Good morning, good morning, good morning. I bet you do, B. I bet you do. We're gonna have a great conversation. We're gonna have a great conversation. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wear the hat. I'm gonna wear the hat. I'm gonna wear it. Why not? Why not? I got real hair. I got real hair. I'm about to pee in your Cheerios. I'm about to pee in somebody's Cheerios. You love it. Yeah, buddy. Great morning, peoples. Great morning. I tell you what, though, I love doing this show. I truly do. Every day I'm learning something. Every day I'm learning something. Some of y'all, no gooders. I'm in Mississippi. I'm about an hour from New Orleans. Hey, put your camera on. Let me see it. I don't believe this. I see a camera. I don't believe it. Canada in the building. Canada is in the building. I'm gonna do a location drop in a minute. Good morning, peoples. Good morning. Welcome into the greatest show on TikTok, and the keyword is show. It's gonna be some entertainment stuff. Entertainment. Okay, I get it. I guess. Good morning, peoples. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave. Good morning, Sue. I'm telling y'all, I am your morning radio show. Good morning, peoples. Come on down at this. Come on into the man cave. Good morning, Moon. Good morning, lady. That's your fault, Lisa. You on TikTok too much. You on TikTok too much. I get paid for doing this. Good morning. Hey, welcome to the man cave, baby. The man cave is open. The man cave is open, baby. Rolanda. Rolanda. Morning, Moon.
Hey, good morning.
Talk to me.
So I'm thinking, because I could think to where when I wore a lot of like weave and stuff, I wear my natural hair now, but I think it becomes like an addiction. I think for a lot of women, you braid up your hair and then you have this nice, just flowy hair that's just so easy to manage and stuff and easy to deal with on a daily basis. And it just becomes like an addiction to where you have to have that same texture all the time.
And that's fair. That's a great one. But my question is though, why don't okay? You already answered the question. What is wrong with a woman wearing her natural hair? What's wrong with it?
Um, so I would say for a loose natural, it could just be the time that it takes to maintain it can be very frustrating for some. And then unfortunately, some women aren't even taught how to keep their hair healthy. you know. So it could be a thing where they just weren't taught how to maintain their hair.
I got to use this word. It starts with an L. It's called lazy. Are a lot of women lazy when it comes to doing their hair?
It it can be that way. It can be that way. Yeah, it
No,
can be
no,
that
no,
way.
no, 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 no. In general, are
Hmm.
women lazy when it comes to doing their hair?
I don't think overall general, no, because even with getting the weave and stuff, you're still maintaining. You still got to do things to it.
Okay, let's go with the weave right fast. What's all that weaving stuff? Is that really a protective style, or is it a style I call it kicking the can down the road, doing more damage than it is good?
If you don't have healthy hair habits, it can definitely be more damaging. Yeah. So if you're not washing your hair properly, if you're not oiling, it's mainly just having a clean scalp. I think that's what a lot of women are failing to do. They'll get the weave and they'll keep it in for a month and don't have a clean scalp and wash their hair.
I've seen a lot of baby hairs go away. A lot of baby hairs went away because of weaves.
Yeah, and the wigs. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why I asked that question though. Is it really protective or it's hurting?
At the end of the day, it is hurting. It's hurting the head. Yeah.
Do they realize it?
I think some don't care because that addiction, just like any addiction, it's hard to knock it. It's hard to kick the addiction. I wonder, do they have a Weave Anonymous? People can join. Hi, my name is Moon, and I'm addicted to weave. No, I'm not addicted no more though. But yeah, I was addicted at one
Your
point.
phone's
So,
going in and out.
oh, my apologies. Can you hear me now? It's messing up. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's go.
Okay. Rolanda, talk to me.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning,
I
lady.
kind of I agree with the lady before me, and just as well as I agree with you as well with the laziness with the ladies with the hair. Now, I'm not a weave person. Now, when I was younger, I did like the braids, but I do care about my hair. I am a hair girl, if you will. I don't knock the ladies that wear the weave. It's just not for me. Now, being a hair girl, I do understand that some of us, our hair don't grow. We were not taught how to take care of our hair, and along with being lazy. So that's just my take on that. It's different reasons, different looks, something wrong with my scalp, my hair can't grow. I'm lazy. I mean, that's
No,
why.
I can honestly clap my hands for you on that one. You can admit that you're lazy. Why, in your opinion, don't a lot of women realize or acknowledge that they're lazy when it comes to doing their hair?
Well, I'm not saying me personally, because I'm crazy about my hair. Not me lazy with my hair. Like, I don't feel good
In
if my
general,
hair don't
why are
look
women
decent.
that are lazy, why don't they just admit it?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
I didn't hear you say it again.
I said I'm not sure. I can't answer why they won't admit that they are lazy. But most women, the majority of women, I guess of a certain age, they will admit it. Say, I'm tired of the hair. Like, I'm 50 years old and I've been crazy about my hair since 9 years old. So in my 30s, I started cutting it because my hair was long. And you get tired of it. It take 2 hours to dry and, an hour and a half to wash and condition and all of these things like this here. My ex-husband was like that. He is a hair guy. I I was okay with it because in my younger years, beautiful long hair was it. But as I got older, I didn't want to take the time to do it, so I cut it. What's important to me is healthy hair. Now, how long or short it is, as long as it's healthy. So I take pride in my healthy hair. So for me, in my mind, weave don't make it healthy. That's just my opinion, and I'm not a weave girl.
Okay. Question for you. Do women care about what men think when it comes to doing their hair? Do women care about what men think about their hair?
Well, since this is a majority minority panel, because so many of us is single out here, I got to say no, they don't care. But if you got a man, you do care. If you got a man, you do care. Or should I say, you should care. Like,
Okay, so that right fast. For the ones who don't have a man, they don't care. Fair. Why don't they care if they want a man? If they're single and they want a man, why don't they care about what men think about their hair?
I don't know, Maria. I can't answer that one. I don't know. I don't know why they don't care. I don't know.
I'll say it like this. For example, I want a woman. I know to get a woman, I gotta make money. I gotta look good. I gotta do things to get a woman. I just can't show up in a boogers on my t-shirts and holy pants and wearing flip-flops to get a good quality woman. So I know what I gotta do to get a woman. Why don't women do the same effort to get a man?
Well, to be honest, some men don't mind the weave. Some men like that switch up. It just depends
Okay,
on when you're a man.
okay, but I have to say right there, for everybody in the chat, great question. What percentage of men like fake hair? Write your answers in the chat. What percentage of men like women with fake hair? Rolanda, question for you. In your opinion, what percentage of men like fake hair?
I'm gonna probably say about 20%. The majority of y'all don't really like it. The
None
majority, the
at all.
majority, yeah, the majority of y'all don't really like it. But you know, I don't know.
We don't like it
Plus,
at all. But either way though, we don't like it. We tell y'all don't like it. Y'all keep on doing it.
well, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. It's certain ways that how you can get somebody to do what you like. And you know, kind of talking to you about that is like a brick wall. How do I have to say it? The way I have to say it. If you don't know how to talk to the woman that you're betting, nobody can give you the right words or tonation or whatever to get through to this lady your point. So I'm gonna leave that alone.
I
I'm
get
not.
it. Hey, as always, Rolanda, you got any final
What's up?
thoughts?
No, baby, keep the party going. I'm getting
As
out
always,
of here
baby
too.
girl.
Okay.
Hey, keep that honey bun warm for me. Keep that honey bun warm for me.
Oh, hush, man.
Bye, woman. Appreciate you. Good morning, people. Nurse K, talk to me. You're on mute.
Hey, good morning. So I want to kind of say this. I don't think men care about the weave. Honestly, I just think it's a topic nowadays. I think it's become a topic, and people hop on topic trends. So weave is
Time out, time out, time out, time out, time out, time out, time out. 1 second. So you're saying you don't think that men care about women's hair?
no. I just think it's become a trending topic. Everything now is what's on topic. So I feel as though
I would say this, but wait. Before you go further, I would say this though. A lot of men feel this way or believe in this way. However, we say it out loud. A lot of men are getting repercussions from it. I'm one of the few people who don't mind getting repercussions for saying the truth. The truth is, if you ask men what they really want from women, they want natural hair. However, when we say it out loud, women be bashing us for it. Keep on going.
well, I think so. It's twofold. It's two things happening here. Men were never against weaves. Okay. This has been going on for many of years. But the difference that has happened now, the younger girls has picked up wigs and what is it, the lace fronts. And because weave's always been around, it don't matter the color. Everyone has been wearing clip-ins and, braids. All that has always been a thing. But I think it's the lace front and the wigs that has taken it kind of too far. Me personally, I'm not gonna wear a wig or a lace front. I remember older women wearing wigs as they were aging and losing their hair. So me personally, I don't care for that. I think women are too young. The 20-year-old, they're too young for that. I think they should wear their hair more. And actually, as a woman of color, I feel like we should wear our hair more because that's what makes us different and stand out from the rest.
Do you like the red, the yellows, and the blues hairs on women?
No, I think that's kind of going too far as well. I think it's all going too far, like circus clown and all that. I think it's going too far. I do. I mean, because I don't know
Question
how
for
to
you.
get jobs.
I don't know either. Question for you. Do women care about what men think about their hair?
No, I don't. Mm-mm, I don't think so. I mean, there may be some, but I haven't experienced that.
I'll say it again. For example, I care about what women think about men because I got to do certain things to get women. I know I got to make money. I got to look presentable. I got to do certain things to get women. Why don't women put the same effort in for men?
Women, they do, and I think some are just led wrong. I think women do. When you see these women with these lace fronts, and they went out and spent $500 to $1,000 to put that on their head, I'm thinking that's for attraction. Maybe they're thinking they like it. I don't know.
Are they getting the results overall that they're looking for, or the minority getting the results?
So I think if they keep doing it, they're getting the results they're looking for.
Short term or long term?
It could be short term because you have to, a book. Yeah, you have to be careful. It could be short term. Somebody could look at you and think, "Ooh, maybe I
So,
could do that."
so if they're getting short term, are they really getting what they're looking for?
But are they looking for that? I don't know. That's kind of an individualistic type. I don't know.
Okay, let's go. Are the majority of women who's wearing all of these unnatural hairs, are they getting the results long term they're looking for, or the minority? Is it a majority or minority?
A lot of them, I think it go both ways. A lot of them,
Majority or minority are
majority, because
getting
these
long
women,
term.
majority, no matter the man, black, white, Spanish, red, blue, orange, they still getting what they want. Because baby, you got these women out here with these lace fronts, and they got their men that's white and paying for their lifestyle and everything. So they getting what they want. I think majority.
You got it, and no problem at all. I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts?
No, no other thought. Well, I do think black
Fine.
women, y'all, we should wear our hair more. I agree with that. We are different for a reason. We will stand out actually more if we did wear our hair more. But that's it.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you. Bye-bye.
No problem at all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave. If you're at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. Working from home, write a 2 in the chat. You ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. Just because, write a 4 in the chat. I'll say it again. If you're at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. If you're working from home, type a 2 in the chat. You ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. Just because, write a 4. I am your new morning show. With that being said, funny girl, talk to me.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all saying to talk to me.
Yeah, I think that women should do what makes them comfortable. And why they don't wear their own hair, there's a whole plethora of reasons. I think when you get into what they now call protective styles, it's easier to just like hit the ground running than it is to do the prep work to go to bed and wake up and do what you need to do. I think there's an ease in that. But I think that's kind of why they don't. And then some women, I mean, I guess, everyone's reason's different. Some women, they don't care for their hair for whatever the reason. Maybe it's not thick enough. They want it longer. I don't know.
Question for you. Is women wearing hair on top of hair, is it really protecting their hair underneath?
It can, because I know sometimes when
No. I don't care about it can. Does it or does it not?
if it's done properly, yes. If it's done properly, yes.
So you say the majority of wigs and things of that nature are protecting the majority.
I've not done a statistic analysis.
Remember,
I
I'm not doing. I don't do statistics. Remember, this is an opinion-based show. It's an opinion.
right.
In
Okay.
your opinion, do the majority of these styles are they protecting?
No, because I think like you can do it real quick and not good, and it can mess your hair up. But if you take the time to care for your hair underneath, braid it down, moisturize it the way it should be, and not wear the style too long, then it can be protective. For example,
Okay,
when I go
one
on
second.
vacation,
One second. For everybody in the chat, overall, does hair on hair is a protective style? Does it protect the hair? Write a one for yes, write a two for no. Overall, the protective styles, do they protect the hair? Write a one for yes, write a two for no. You got it, ma'am.
okay, what I was going to say is, for example, I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I'm getting my hair braided on Wednesday. I'll probably, because I want to be able to swim, go out to dinner, do my thing. I'll probably wear that style for about 3 weeks. And my history has been when I take the style out, my hair is just fine, if not longer. So, that's what I do, but I take care of my hair. And my husband has no problem with how I wear my hair because he knows I am how I am. He accepts me as I am. That's why I love him.
Do you think the majority of, wait, for everybody in the chat, question, do the majority of men like unnatural hair? Write a three for yes, write a four for no. Do the majority of men like unnatural hair? Write a three for yes, write a four for no. Ma'am, same question to you. Do you think the majority of men like unnatural hair?
I mean, probably not. It's probably not their preference. But I mean, I don't think it's psychologically good to walk around thinking about, well, is he going to like this and let me only do what he likes? I think you have to be okay with yourself first. And I think that your mate should meet you where you are and not try to change you. That's what
I
I
get it. I gotta move forward. You got any final thoughts?
No, just I think women should be who they are and people should meet their match.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
All right.
No
All right,
problem.
can I chuck in a question?
Talk to me, Dozer. We go one at a time over here, one at a time. I'll go from the bottom to the top. Morning, talk to me.
Good morning, all. So I just want to piggyback off of the previous caller. Yes, wigs and weaves are a protective style. Okay, so I am a 46-year-old divorced single mom who has now developed seizures because I, as they would call, overfunction. So I wear them because I didn't get the help that I was supposed to get from my ex-husband. Right. Although he was supposed to, do his part, get his children every other weekend, that did not happen. My
Wait,
youngest
wait. I'm trying to
child,
understand. Are you saying you're stressed? I'm trying to understand.
correct,
Okay, got it.
correct.
Cool. Got it. Okay,
So
keep going. Keep going.
which I've now developed seizures, and I am now on disability. Correct.
Dang.
Correct. So I don't have the time to always comb my hair, and because of the medication, it
Wait.
makes me
Hold on.
sleepy.
Okay, the hair is important, but this other stuff is important too. So how long were you married for?
I was married for almost 10 years. I got married at 21.
Okay, fair. Who filed for divorce, you or him?
Me,
Why'd you file for divorce?
because he couldn't keep his. It was a plethora of reasons.
Okay, question for you. Did you take wedding vows?
Correct, I did. That's why
Did
I
it say
stayed
for
so
better?
long.
Okay, did it say for better or for worse, for richer or poor, for sickness and health, and to obey your husband? Did it say those words?
I did. I did, which is
Okay,
why I stayed.
would you agree that you was at the worst?
I was in hell.
Okay, cool.
We were
But
past
hold on,
worse.
wait. Before you go further, though, remember now, the wedding vows mean something. Did you overall uphold your wedding vows?
To the best of my abilities, absolutely. I can only
But you
do
had
my
the
part.
okay, but you had the worst, and you filed for divorce, and now you're stressed out over it. Did you uphold your
Beth,
wedding
because
vows?
it's Beth, don't start with me, sis, because it's a backstory. That's why.
Hold on, ma'am. Why we yelling right now? I'm over here asking questions as a
Oh,
grown
no,
ass
no, no.
man.
I'm
Why we
sorry.
gotta
I wasn't
yell?
even talking. I wasn't talking to you. Beth
Don't talk to
asked
the
why
chat.
was I
Do not
yeah.
talk to the chat. You're wasting your
Yeah,
time.
Yeah. You right. Listen, I'm on Lexapro, sweetheart. Okay, and a plethora of other medications for my
Boy, I
absolute
tell you,
okay.
boy, you are going through it right now, ain't you?
Yeah. Okay.
I tell you,
Go ahead.
I tell
I'm
you what. Hey,
sorry.
wait, listen. Here's my advice to you: get off of TikTok and go for a walk. Put your feet
Oh,
on the
listen,
ground.
no. Listen, I do that. I work out every day, but what I don't do
No,
is
no,
I don't.
listen to me,
I
ma'am.
go
Listen to me. Listen
and
to
I
me.
go
Listen to me.
ground. I
Listen
also
to
take
me.
my
Listen to
socks
me.
off and go ground. You
See,
ask.
what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. I'm a grown ass man on a TikTok platform. It makes no sense. What we gotta argue? With that being said, talk to me, Heidi. You on mute, Heidi. Boy, I tell you, boy, hit those gonna holler. Heidi, 3 seconds.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Sorry,
Talk to me.
I've got a husky voice because I got tonsillitis. Um, I think just do what makes you happy. But I'm wondering,
Okay, wait. Before you say, before you do that though, can you at least answer the question first and then go into why?
I don't know why they don't wear their natural born hair.
Can you take a guess? There's no wrong answers.
Well, I suppose it's what they think of their appearance. Sometimes we
Okay,
wear a bit
cool.
of a mask. Sometimes we have that mask, don't we? And if it makes us feel better, then, maybe that's why they do. But I was just going to ask you a question. Disregard it if you want. And it's just out of curiosity.
Listen. I'm a host. I ask questions. I got a prompt. This is your time to shine or leave. I am not a debate channel. All I do is ask questions. It ain't that serious. Okay. Talk to me, Monique. You're on mute.
Rise and grind, Mariel.
Morning, lady. Talk to me.
I used to be a stylist, and I'm also a victim of I mess my hair up with all the styles, being lazy, not taking the time out, and it was that wet and wavy era. And the reason why a lot of people don't wear their natural hair is because they don't understand what to do past the ponytail phase. It takes too long. They complain about the dryer at the salon. Nobody really wants to do relaxers, so now we're stuck with our very own natural hair, and they really don't know what to do with it. So it's a lot of that. I mess my hair up, like I said, wet and wavy. Um, I have a
You had
scalp
the
issue. It doesn't
you had
grow.
did you have the Missy Elliott finger waves?
No, I never really tried the finger waves, but what I would do was the sew-ins, and it was always
Okay.
wet and wavy. So I had to keep me a water bottle, keep it juicy, you know what I'm saying, like a soft glow. But I mean, it gave me a scalp irritation and a bad. So now I just wear my hair in short styles, and I don't wear lace
Question for
front
you.
wigs because I don't like
If
lace.
if you can advise any young woman right now about her natural hair, what advice would you give her right now?
Just you have to learn you have to take time to learn yourself. I mean, I had to talk my mom into not relaxing her hair at 60 some years old. She just didn't know, you know? And she has a full head of hair where it was thinning and coming out with the relaxer. Now yeah. And now she's like, oh, I said, see your natural curls. It's nappy. That's what she used to say. That's not
I
nappy.
got you.
That's you. So women are just afraid. And everybody's wearing lace fronts. You want to be like the next woman. Every woman is in competition with the other woman, and they won't admit it, most of them. I don't care what y'all say in the chat. I ain't reading that crap. But
I got a question for you. Let's go on that right fast. If I had 10 women, for everybody in the chat, same question. If I got 10 women lined up, how many look the same as far as their hair is concerned? Write your answers in the chat. If I got 10 random women, how many of them look the same in their hair? Same question, ma'am. Out of 10 women, how many look the same in their hair?
I'm going to say at least out of 10, 7, because a lot of women jumped on the lock wave. A lot. That's how you get a lot of your naturals out of women. They went lock nation. So I'm gonna say about 7 out of 10.
Oh, do they understand they look the same as the next person?
They don't care because a
Oh,
lot of
that's
them
what it
don't
is.
respect what men care about anyway.
Okay, question for you. In your opinion, what do men like as far as hair is concerned?
They like it natural, and they like it natural.
What?
I get
how you get the
more.
code?
I get
How you
more
get the
people after
How did you get the
me.
cheat code? How did you get the cheat code? Who gave you the book? Who told you these answers? Who told you that?
But listen, I have a man. I'm 46. He's 56 or 55. I was having those issues as we started our relationship. And I guess he just was like, "Po child, let me help her out." He said, "Why don't you just go to my barber?" Because I was doing the quick weaves. I come in the house smelling like 10-minute glue. I had the braids where I had a bald
Oh, wait.
spot. And
Question:
y'all had the
Did you have the did you have the baby hairs?
No, I don't like that.
Ah, okay,
I don't
okay.
like that. I ain't get. When they started doing that, I cut it off.
That's too far. That was too much.
Yeah,
was too
that was
much?
too much. And
Ma'am, I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts?
no, that's all. I just think women should love themselves, and they should really think about the natural hair, as making them whole, and all those people who rely on real hair, the natural hair, I mean the human hair, they need to understand that a lot of those women dispose of that hair with rituals, and their spiritual, they're releasing their bad spirits in that hair, and us black women are buying it. That's all I gotta say.
I get it. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Mhm.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave. If you guys could, roll call right fast. Drop your location in the chat right now. Start connecting with other people. I said again, drop your location in the chat. Where you located at right now? I'm in Africa. I'm in England. I'm in Australia. I'm in Baltimore. I'm in California. My baby daddy's house. My baby mama house. Where you located at right now? Drop your location in the chat. Start connecting with other people. I am way more than a normal TikTok channel. I'm a connector of the people. We are grown folk over here. We're having grown folk conversations. With that being said, Big, I can't pronounce that. Talk to me. How you
Minka,
pronounce that?
Minka.
Mika, hey lady, talk to me. Morning.
Good morning. Okay, the question: why don't women wear their natural born hair? Well, I think the women that don't wear their natural born hair, for them, it's a form of self-expression. They're just trying to express themselves the same way people do with their clothes, and not everybody dresses the same. I really think it's just as simple as that.
And that's fair. The question I have is that really helping their hair by wearing hair on top of hair, or is it hurting their hair?
Well, like the women in the chat, a few of them, and like the other woman that was up here had said, it all depends on who does your hair. Because, like me personally, my mom is a hairstylist, and she has really, really long hair because she knows what she's doing, and she's been to cosmetology school and all that stuff. So she know what to do under the wigs and all that. Now I know a lot
And,
of
and,
people
and
that'll put glue in their hair, and they have my mom to do all the little white stuff. So yeah, it depends on who doing it.
And that's fair. Are the majority of women getting good quality put-ins of their hair, or the minority are getting put-ins in their hair?
Well, I guess it's more like who doing it. So no, I think the majority is getting bad quality because it's not like good people doing it. A lot of hairstylists don't have real cosmetology degrees. They be like the kitchen stylists. So yeah, most of them don't have it. But if you do have a good stylist, it's gonna grow your hair under.
Cool. Say right there. For everybody in the chat right fast, do the majority of women have good hairstylists? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Do the majority of women have a good hairstylist? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Keep going, man.
Yeah, so that's just mainly my thing. I think it's just the same, like I say, like clothes. Like even this sound irrelevant, but it's not. Like my sister, she does a whole bunch of stuff, put stickers on her laptop. It's just like a way people express themselves in different ways. So I think that men are kind of taking this as like, oh, women don't like we don't like it. They don't like what we
Ma'am, ma'am,
think.
ma'am, 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 ma'am. Your fingers on the microphone.
Oh, my bad. I think that men are taking it like women are doing something to them. That's what it sounds like. But I think they just expressing themselves. They like the different colors. They like the different styles. Because there's only so much you could do with your natural hair. Even not to say it's gonna look bad, but it's only so much you could do. You could do 100 different
Okay?
hairstyles with weaves.
And that's fair. Question for you. If a woman has a man and they go to an event, do they wear their hair appropriately or they purposely wear because they want to do what they want to do?
Well, when they go into events, I mean, it don't matter if it's natural or it don't matter if it's weave. You gotta wear your hair appropriately.
So the blues and the yellows and the oranges and the whites, those
No,
are
I don't
inappropriate?
think that. But like black or like, I think even blonde, I don't think that's a problem.
You got it. I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts?
Oh no, that's all.
Take care. Appreciate you.
All right.
No problem. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome into tomorrow's Man Cave. Hit that repost button. Hit that share button. Daily Heartmates. If you do anything at all, at the bare minimum, hit that follow button. I'm bringing back grown folk conversations. I don't have any music in the background. I don't have no sound effects. What do I have? I got a panel, I got a question, and I'm a host. If you guys like to have grown folk conversations without everybody talking at the same time, this is your new home. With that being said, Demetria, talk to me.
Good morning. Thank you for
Morning.
hosting the best conversation we need to have. Yes, I believe natural hair should come back. I'm a 90s stylist. I set trends. I do beautiful styles, haircuts, color, whatever, but I do it on natural hair. When the trends switched, it damn near took my business out. Because like I said, I started in the 90s and I was downtown Columbia, right next door to the Township Auditorium, which was convenient for all the colleges, bus lines, all that. But trends changed. First, they changed with the quick weaves. And that was like early in like maybe 2006, 2007 on to like 2011, something like that. And then I, tried to take that off their head, clean everything up, bring the hair back. Then you got these lace fronts. You got these Mulans. Tell them, oh, we can do this, that to the hair, and it's not really hair. Like you really don't even know what you're wearing. You're getting these products from overseas. We don't know if bugs are in it. We don't know what kind of chemicals are in it. So now these chemicals are going through our bodies. So we need to definitely get away from the chemicals. I mean, I know we use chemicals in our hair, like conditioners and all that. We do need to start reading out things. But if you want to go back natural, we have to go back to the products that we're using. And we do need to take these things off our hair because we don't know what's in it. And I really appreciate you for coming on, because men, I talk to men. I'm a man girl. Men do not like the smell. They do not like not to be able to touch. They do not like to not be able to touch you. And a lot of women don't want to be touched, but a man likes to touch. They like to touch your face. They like to touch your scalp. They like to touch your feet. Yes, they even want to wash your hair. So ladies, get back to yourself. Love yourself. Look in the mirror. Ask God to bring all those spirits, bring those spirits up off of you. Just for a minute, take that spirit up off of you. Talk to yourself, figure out what's inside yourself to bring us back. And then talk to each other. Then go back and talk to each other. If you feel like the spirit has been lifted off you, go help another woman. Go help another person. Because people are talking in pronouns. Go help another person. Because you can help another
I
person
got
once the
a
spirit
question
comes
for
off
you.
you.
I
Please
don't
ask
know
me
a question from a
questions, because
guy.
I'll just talk.
I got you. I'm
And
a
my
guy. I
pictures
have no
showed it. I'm
idea.
showing y'all natural hair if y'all go to my page. I help people.
Okay, good. I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a guy. I hear that women take the hair out of the wrapper. They don't wash it and they put it straight from the
Some
wrapper
of them
onto one's
don't, but
hair.
some of them do. Now they're gonna argue with me. I wash my hair, but
Wait,
it
wait, wait,
doesn't
wait,
matter.
wait,
You
wait,
can't
wait,
wash
wait,
that
wait, wait, wait,
chemical
wait,
out.
wait, 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 wait. 1 second. For everybody in the chat, question: do the majority of people take out the hair from the package, turn it to the hair? One, or do they wash it? Two, straight out the package. One, do they wash it? Two, when they get it, do they take it straight out the package to the head? One, or do they wash it? Two, you got it, man. What are they doing in general?
I'm a hairstylist. Most of them take that hair right out the package and slap it on the head. And that's
That's
what
what I
I didn't
heard.
like, friend. I mean, I love hair. Like, I'm a stylist to the bone. Like, I learned how to trade, and it took me 11 years to learn how to trade, but I'm a stylist to the bone, right? So, me wrapping some hair around somebody's head, it gives me chills. It gives me, make my skin crawl. Like, because I love hair. I love your own hair. I don't care if you just have a little bit of it. I can style it.
Question for you. In your opinion, are women lazy for not doing their own natural hair?
No, 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 no. They want to be beautiful. They want to look presentable. They want, we do follow trends. Like, we do want to look like TV. We do want our hair to flow in the wind. We do want the wet and wavy in the summer. But you got to be careful. You got to be real, real, real fucking careful. Just like the medicine people will give us. We just got to be careful. I could want
Question for you.
to look like Beyonce, but damn it, do I really look like Beyonce? No.
Question for you. In the future, would there be more natural hairstyles, or would there be, if it's just too far gone?
A lot of people have pulled their edges all the way back because of the glue. I'm telling you, that's what I had to go through,
Okay.
friend, because they was doing the quick weaves, and the quick weaves was pulling the edges all the way the fuck off.
So in the future, would there be more naturals, or it's just too far gone?
Well, the little young ladies, they doing it. They wearing lace fronts. This is who I'm talking about, because this is what I was doing to college girls. If you got them slapping lace fronts on them, you got a lady right here on TikTok telling girls don't wear bonnets, but she got this big lace front on.
Make it make sense, huh?
Make it make sense, ma'am. And
Ma'am,
I'm talking about, and the glue ain't even
forward.
the glue ain't even on the forehead, and it's different color from her forehead. But she telling women don't wear a bonnet. I would much rather see you with a bonnet on than knowing that you got glue on your scalp.
Ma'am, I gotta move forward. You got any final
I
thoughts?
love you for letting me be here, and put me down in the chat because I do want to make comments.
Of course, I'm not gonna kick you off the whole show. Just to
Don't
put you
kick
off
me out
panel,
the
that's
show
all.
because I'm gonna always
No,
come back.
woman.
And next time I come back, I'm gonna have my cowboy hat on.
Ooh, hey. I am single now. I am single, just in case you didn't know. Bye,
Oh
woman.
Lord, tell that woman she's.
I am single. We got here. Dominic, talk to me. You're on mute.
Hey, what's going on with you, man?
I'm on Santa. Talk to me.
Why don't women wear their natural born hair? I got two examples of why, and I believe it. I had a cousin who we got into it when I was younger, and it wasn't really a big thing. She asked me the same thing about why I wasn't okay with the woman that I was talking to wearing a weave, and yeah, we got into it. And there was a lot of excuses, but for me, my biggest issue was that I told her that it just smelled bad. There was too many things. There was too many contributing factors. But one, first off, you're wearing hair that comes off of a woman from India, Cambodia, China. Like, let's start there. That's not your natural hair, right? Like, that's not your natural texture. So that's first and foremost. Second, it's just not my thing, and it never really has been. And unfortunately, it took her about maybe 10, 12 years for her to really come, come forward and be like, you know what, you were right. You were right. It's not as appealing. It took my edges back, so on and so forth, yada yada yada. And now she wears a natural hair, and I've not seen her wearing a weave since. She was talking about all the chemicals that come with it and all that other stuff. It was crazy. But for me, I love to see a woman with a natural hair, and women can get upset and, oh yeah, nah, anytime I wear my natural hair, no. Black men, we love to see your natural hair. I love to see, especially like being older too. Like, I love to see a black woman with her gray hair once you're starting to get to that age, right? But what I don't want to see is pretend hair. And you can use all the euphemisms you want to, but the reality is that it's pretend hair. It's not your real hair. So I think for me, it's just not as appealing as and it's just not, it's just nasty.
Question
And
for you:
yeah,
do women care about what men think when it comes to their hair? In your opinion, does women care about what men think about their hair?
I think to an extent. Um, so for instance, as you'll hear a lot of women say, "Oh well, uh, I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for you for men." Well, then who are you doing it for then? So I think to an extent they do because they get more. They say that they get more attention from men when they wear a weave, right? But then they say that they don't care about what a man thinks. Well, then which one is it? Because you're getting that attention from men, and you're wearing weave because you think that you get more attention from men. So uh, I don't know. I think they care when they get the attention, but I think once for whatever reason there's a perception that men don't like that their natural hair, they switch up. So I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I
No,
think
it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes
right.
sense. I,
So
I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts?
yeah, no, man. I think as black men, most of us are saying that we like black women with their natural hair, and if you want to sit there and uh, if you want to go against that, that's fine. But the reality is that most black men are not going to tell you, "Oh, you know what? Your weave looks beautiful." When's the last time, as a black woman, you've heard that, as opposed to your hair looks beautiful?
Wait, so right there, ladies. Have you ever heard a black man say, "Oh my God, I love your fake hair"? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Have you ever heard a black man say, "I love your fake hair"? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Boss man, final thoughts.
That was it. That was it. Just we love your natural hair. Stop putting that pretend weave in or that pretend hair in. It's not. As black men, we just don't like it. Let's be real about it.
Take care, boss. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave, the greatest show on TikTok. With that being said, though, we're having an outstanding morning. If you guys are enjoying the show, write a 5 in the chat. If you guys are enjoying the show, write a 5 in the chat. I am not a debate channel. I'm only here to ask questions, provide you guys an opportunity to start talking about different subjects. I am not a debate channel. With that being said, oh, Ebony, talk to me. You're on mute.
First and foremost, I want to say black women look good in totality. Okay? They do. I don't think it's an insecurity thing, but I do think it is a art thing for me and for a lot of women. It is nothing like having natural hair, your natural hair, coloring it, putting a weave in it, putting a bust down in it, putting some tape-ins in it. It's nothing like wearing your natural fro. It's nothing like hair appreciation as a black woman in totality. Now, if you're out here trying to get a man, that's one thing. But let's not mistake it. All natural hair doesn't look good. All locks do not come out looking good. All weaves do not come out looking good. I think it's a way that black women self-express themselves, switch it up. I think it's just a part of being a black woman. It's an art. If you knew how much went into the lace, the plucking, they say, oh, it's laziness. Actually, to me, it takes more to have a wig or a weave than it does to slick your natural hair back in a ponytail. Now, I do think it's a problem when you never wear your natural hair. When you never ever wear your natural hair, when you never wear a ponytail, some braids, whatever the fuck. Like you, not to curse, sorry.
Okay, wait. So, no, don't cuss. Stay right there for a second. If there's 365 days in a calendar year, in your opinion, how often should a woman wear her natural hair?
I feel like out of 365 days, at least, 6 months out of the year, you should want to wear your hair.
Okay, wait. Stay right there. For everybody in the chat, question. Out of 365 days in a year, how much should a woman wear her natural hair? Write your answers in the chat. Out of 365 days in a calendar year, how often should a woman wear her natural hair? You got it, ma'am. Keep going.
But I'm sorry, to me, I think that I think that black people, and this is going to sound really bizarre to a lot of people, black people don't want to admit, African American people specifically, that a lot of that's a teeny hint of our culture is in white culture. Black people don't want to admit that.
And I'm not saying that it's the best thing ever, but getting a silk bust down or silk press in your hair and so forth and so have you, people like Latina, like Afro Latina is a mix of Spanish culture and African culture. Black culture, a lot of times, is a mix of white European culture and black culture, African culture at the same time. So to get a bust down, to get, finger waves or whatever, to get certain styles that resemble European doesn't mean you're anti-black or anything. It's just our culture. And that could sound really messed up, but I do not think it's a low self-esteem thing. I think it's bust downs look good, tapings look good, weaves look good, natural hair looks good, black women look good in totality. And I think it needs to be respected as an art and a way to multiply your funds. So many women have became millionaires, wig influencers, so forth and so off black women just doing weave. That's what I feel like. And I feel like, I know a guy right now who's not attracted at all to his wife with her natural hair. I think certain things are just social media rhetoric and not real life. I know for a fact
Okay.
all natural hair does
Fair.
not
Wait.
look good.
Fair. Question for you. Are these unnatural hairstyles, are they helping their hair or hurting their hair in general?
I've seen natural hair that's been chewed up and balled up and crunched up. It's not
Okay,
moisturized.
wait.
It's not.
Listen. I get the individual cases. Overall, is unnatural hair helping or hurting? Overall.
Overall, unnatural hair, I don't see it as a hindrance. I don't.
Okay, is that a help or a hurt?
I don't think that unnatural hair is a hurt. I don't. I've seen many
Okay,
people take
fair.
off their wigs before they were wearing their natural hair. It was breaking off. It was shedding. They weren't taking care of it properly. Put a wig on, got some drops, so forth and so have you. 6 months of being under that wig and properly washing and maintaining it, their hair is black flourishing, and then they can start to wear their hair out. So
Okay,
I do not think it's hurt. I think it's just social media.
One second. For everybody in the chat, overall, is when unnatural hair, does it help the hair? Write a 1 for yes or write a 2 for no. Overall, does unnatural hair help the hair? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. You got it, ma'am.
Yeah, so I just kind of feel like natural hair in totality can be broken off. Having weaves can have your hair broken off. I've seen plenty of natural hair that looks like, ma'am, I understand you going natural. There's nothing wrong with it. I love it to wear your natural hair, but it needs to be worked on. Hopping out of the bed every day and just like, I'm black and I'm time to go. No, your hair needs to be tamed. It needs to be right. I'm sorry. I do not believe that you could just hop out the bed and go and your hair is done. And it's the same with locks. All locks don't look good. Locks break off. They get thin. They're thin at the top. They don't. So let's not act like, don't get me wrong, natural hair is beautiful, but let's not act like sometimes we don't need a break. Let's not act like sometimes it's not okay to get you a long bust down, like respectfully. And I also think that people need to accept that it's a part of black culture and we look good. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ma'am, I got to move forward. Do you have any final thoughts?
No, I do not.
Take care. Appreciate you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome into Merle's Man Cave. Hit that repost button. Hit that share button. But most importantly, though, hit that follow button. I do this every morning, Monday through Friday. In the mornings, I got a different topic every time. If you guys enjoy a great grown folk conversation, this is your new home. Hit that follow button. IB. Talk to me. You're on mute.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Our conversation this morning. Why don't women wear their natural hair? So I can speak for myself. The reason why I used to never wear my natural hair or used to always try to find something to do with my hair is because my hair was unmanageable. I have really thick, coily hair. So sometimes waking up early to go to school or go to work, it was hard for me to get my hair together. I didn't really like the appearance of my hair some morning, so I used to like silk press my hair, which also I feel like it goes back into like a spiritual thing. Like it's spiritual. Like you can't, like a lot of black women can't accept their hair because of European standards. So I just feel like sometimes at work, being around other people, my hair didn't really fit in, but I really wanted to wear my natural hair. It's just sometimes it wasn't as polished or I didn't like it the way it was in its natural form. Not all the time, but sometimes I wanted my hair to be different. when I had loose hair. I have locks now because I found the hairstyle that works for me as a black woman. I never really liked wigs because the lace be lifting and it looks a hot mess. I'm not on that. Like, I don't want no glue on top of my head all day long. Wigs it's just hot. It's like you have a hair hat on the top of your head. I'm not on that. So wigs didn't work for me. Having
Okay,
another person.
wait, right there. Question for you. Everybody in the chat, same question. In general, at what age should a girl learn how to do her hair? At what age, write your answer in the chat, at what age should a girl learn how to do her own hair? Ma'am, same question for you. In general, at what age should a girl learn how to do her own hair?
I started doing my own hair when I was around 14 years old. My mom used to do my hair. I used to wear my hair in braids a lot to go to school and stuff. So she always put cornrows in my hair with beads. I always wore my natural hair. I didn't get a perm till I was 16. So I really love my natural hair for a long while, and I really enjoy having loose natural hair. I had a perm up until I was like, it did so much damage to my hair. That's how I know we need to wear natural hair, bro. We do not need no cream in our creamy crack in our hair. We do not need to wear wigs. We're the only people with this type of hair for a reason. Nobody else has this type of hair. I'm just speaking for black people. Like, this is uniqueness for a reason. So we don't need perms, none of that. Anyways, go back into when I was 16, I started doing my hair myself, put my hair in ponytails, learned how to braid my own hair down. It's just when I moved to America, it became different for me because I was around different people. So, I started getting uncomfortable. But anyways, I want to say that finally I decided to lock my hair. It worked for me. I like my locks. So I'm not saying I'm going to have locks forever, but I'm not going to be the girl that's wearing a wig. You get me? After locks, I may just have like a low cut. Got to experiment with our natural hair. Hair can do so much. But resorting to just wearing wigs all the time, like, I know girls that never take that wig off. That's crazy. Your natural hair is beautiful. I love seeing black women in their natural hair. It's the most beautiful style. And there's nobody growing hair like this is our uniqueness. This is our beauty. Everybody else grow that straight hair. We grow that curly, coily, kinky. We could lock it up, cut it down, do it in a pixie, do a low cut with coils. Some girls, a beautiful afro. Baby, you can wear an afro every single day. You're going to eat everybody up, guaranteed. Stop playing with us. You feel me? No hair is coming next to us. So that's it. That's all I have. Any questions for me?
Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Find a black hairstyle that works for you. Like I said, you could get locks. Try, experiment with it. You don't like it? Wear your fro out. Fros eat down all day, 365. Put your hair in braids. Braid out the front. Leave the back out. Fro. Bump. You feel me? So, final thoughts. Find a black hairstyle that works for you. You can wear wigs sometimes, but I would say probably 3 months out of the year if you want to try something else. But yeah, natural.
God, thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave. And guess what? My name's Morel. Ta-da. That's not Merrill. My name is Morel. With that being said, though, I'm bringing back grown folk conversations. This is a safe space to get your rocks off. I'm not a debate channel. I don't argue with people. It ain't that damn serious. I ask a question. You give your response. We keep it pushing. If you guys enjoy grown folk conversations, this is your new home. Hit that follow button. Those are 345. Talk to me.
Good morning again. Okay, first, that's hilarious. First, I want to apologize for I wasn't debating with you. Like, I was talking to the chat, and my bad, I shouldn't have. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I said all that to say it's a personal choice, and some people do it for different reasons. I do it to maintain my hair so that it can grow. I don't have to manipulate it. I don't have to put it in braids and worry about, okay, I've put it up in this style, that now is pulling a certain way for, a certain amount of time because I don't like things on my back. But there are also wigs that...
Ma'am. Stop a second. This your second time being up here for this show?
Yeah, you booted me off.
Okay, stop. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the I'm gonna keep on coming back over and over and over and over again. I got too many people on the panel to talk to the same people over and over and over again. You had your chance. It is what it is. Talk to me, Vic.
Good morning. Okay.
Morning.
So my take on this is that women wear weaves for, like the first lady actually was just saying, women wear weaves for a lot of different reasons. Whether it's they're going through alopecia, whether it's because they just feel more confident wearing wigs, whether it's because they just don't feel comfortable or they were never taught how to properly care for their natural hair since they were younger. Like, for example, I know a few people who, for example, I went to school with this one girl. She couldn't do braids on herself. She could hardly put her hair in a ponytail without using like half a tub of wax. She didn't really know how to do her hair at all. So me having more coarse hair than her, I would actually help her with her natural hair. But when we got up to a point, it's like after a point, personally for me, doing my natural hair can be so draining and exhausting, like somebody else has previously said. Like, for example, if I'm going to work and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to travel to work and get there for, I don't know, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever, I don't really have time to, shower, plus make breakfast, plus pack my bag for work, plus, stop to take the time to comb my hair, do my hair. And half the time you stop to do your hair and it doesn't turn out how you even want it to. So then you feel distressed about, wow, what am I going to do now instead of this hairstyle because this looks a mess. I can't wear my hair like this. I'm going to a professional setting. I don't think this.
Wait. So right there. Somebody in the chat, what a great question. Why you can't do your hair the night before?
Because I have a life. What if I'm tending to kids? What if I'm helping them with homework? I have to also make dinner. I also have to go out and do things for my family. It's not like I don't want to do my hair before the night before I have to go to work, but that's not the case for every single night.
Okay. Okay, fair. Question for you. It's not to you. It's an in general question. Are the majority women who wear unnatural hair, are they lazy? In general, are a lot of women lazy?
No, I don't think that.
No, not lazy.
Hello?
Keep going.
Because you have so many other things that you have to do throughout your day. Maybe your hair is not your first priority. And yes, some of y'all are saying, oh, it should be your first priority. But people have other things to do. People have loved ones that are in the hospital or in nursing homes or in places that they have to go see them. People have things to do. People aren't sitting there like, okay, what am I going to do to my hair? So if you get like some weave and you get some braids, okay, you don't have to wake up and worry about your hair every single day. You could have about a month off, at least resting and reassured, okay, I look okay. I don't have to do much. I have to shower. I have to get presentable, but that's about it. I have to get the kids up. I have to get the kids presentable. They ate their food. They're on the way to school or they're on the way to summer camp. And you have, other responsibilities that you have to take care of. So it's not always, oh, I have my hair.
Okay, 1 second. For everybody in the chat, question. Are the majority of the women who wear unnatural hair, are they lazy? Write a 3 for yes, write a 4 for no. Are the majority of women who wear unnatural hair, are they lazy? Write a 3 for yes, write a 4 for no. You got it, ma'am. Keep going.
Okay.
Hello? You on mute?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Another thing that lady before was saying was that you could wear weave as a form of self-expression, which I really agree with because a lot of people don't want to dye their hair or don't want to bleach their hair or don't want to cut their hair but want a shorter hairstyle and they'll do that with weave. Or if you want to do something to your hair that you're not comfortable doing for the long term, I feel like weave is a great alternative to do that because, for example, you don't have to only get long weave. You could get a short weave. You could get a pixie cut 27 piece and your hair is not flowing down your back. I feel like hair is really just a place of self-expression. And I see that your question says, why don't women wear their natural born hair? And I feel like a lot of people are focusing on the Black community, but the white community also wears false hair. Like,
well, hold on, wait, 1 second. See, I did that question on purpose. I didn't say Black. I didn't say white. I didn't say Puerto Rican. It's amazing how I have a general question. You always make it down, not you, but in general. I'm talking about Black people. I'm talking about everybody.
And they're all focused on one race. Somehow only Blacks.
No. Stop. I'm not focused on anybody. I'm talking about everybody.
That's what
so
I'm saying.
I don't care about, wait, listen. I don't care about what other people do. I care about what everybody does. When I speak in general, not to one specific person.
That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like a lot of the people who come up on the panel so far, like before me, have really focused on like Black women and how, you know, the reasons why we don't do our hair or why we want to wear weaves or this, that, and the third. But I haven't heard anybody really say like, okay, well, Black women wear their hair to make them feel this, this, and that. But nobody's touching on this topic about how it's not only Black women. There's white women who wear K-tip, they wear extension, they wear track, they wear a whole bunch of stuff that are very similar to what we're wearing, but they don't get the same judgment for it.
I will say this again. This show is not a black show. I'm a black man. However, the show is for everybody. I have whites, blacks, Puerto Ricans, Asians, Chinese. Everybody comes on the show. So when I make questions, I speak about everybody. I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts? Okay. Talk to me. We got here. Hel Halima.
Halima. Hi, good
Talk
morning.
to me,
How
lady.
are you?
Morning.
So yeah, I do feel like it's lazy when women don't just work with their natural hair. If you're trained from when you're young,
Hold on, Helena. Do you know you're going against a girl code by saying that? You're
I don't
saying that
care. I
women are
don't,
lazy for not
yeah,
doing their own hair? Oh my goodness. Oh my
100%.
God.
It's laziness.
What?
It is laziness because you have time to sit in the hairdresser's chair for 6 hours, 8 hours putting on fake hair, but you can't spend an hour and a half to do your real hair. And you can really just do it one time for the week. I wash my hair, condition my hair, blow dry my hair, flat iron my hair if I want to, right? And that will basically set my hair for the week. Then I can touch it up if I need to during the weekdays. But it's not going to take long. It's going to take like 15 minutes for a touch up during the weekdays if I, you know what I mean? And yeah, obviously you guys can see I wear hijab. So I take care of my hair underneath my hijab. When I'm at home in front of, whenever I was married, I do my hair for my husband inside my house and everything is cool. Like you don't have to, all this stuff is just waste of money, waste of resources. You're putting chemicals in your hair. You're tearing out your natural hair. You're doing all of this for the sake of what? To be eye candy for men? Like this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We are naturally beautiful. We don't have to do all of this. And if we all just, go against these societal norms now of wearing this fake hair and making that what beauty is about, then we would be more confident to wear our natural hair. We should be able to just be ourselves. Who you are is not defined by your looks. Who you are is defined by your character. We should be focused on that more so than hair. It's disgusting. Like I couldn't even imagine, even before I was wearing hijab. I became Muslim when I was in my, I don't know, probably early 30s or something. But before that, I never wore fake hair. I couldn't even imagine how that would feel to put that thing on my head that like it's like a hat and be sweating underneath there and all that stuff. And I see women tapping their hair. They can't scratch their scalp. It's like, it's wild. Then it smells. And then and the men are saying it stinks. They're not washing their hair. It's smelling like it's a lot going on. Why put ourselves through that nastiness? Why put ourselves and the money it costs to do this thing? People are spending 600. Bundles are like, I don't even know. Like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You're going to have a
I got a
man and
question
your
for
man, you're
you.
going to expect, and they want their man to pay for this. They're saying the man must pay for this fake hair that he doesn't even like. And he's having to sleep beside and it's stinking up the place.
I got a
So
question for you. I truly don't know. This is education for me. I'm a
yeah,
48-year-old man. I don't know. When you wear hijab, you're
yeah,
in the house. Do you
yeah.
have to wear hijab around strangers? When you take it
Okay,
off, I guess.
yeah, I'll explain it. So basically, I wear hijab. We wear hijab around any man that's not like your family member. So I don't have to wear my hijab around my dad, my brother, my blood uncles, like stuff like that, right? But like when it gets into cousins, then we wear hijab, and any boy of over the age of puberty. So
Okay,
around
got it.
any women, I can like, not wear my hijab, and like any man who is not a family member and any boy who is over the age of puberty, like 13 years old, then we should cover ourselves. So it's just, but in my house, yeah, I'm just like everybody else. In my house, I can wear whatever I want, booty shorts, whatever you like, whatever you want. But when you're outside, you should cover yourself and be
I
presentable.
didn't know that.
I
I did not know y'all wore booty shorts. I didn't know that.
I can wear whatever I want in my house because, like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm not going to go to bed in hijab with my husband. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're doing what everybody else is doing. It's just,
Well, I know that part. I didn't
yeah.
know the fact that, okay, for 13 and older, if a cousin and beyond, you got to wear hijab. I didn't know that part. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So yeah, basically it's just like, it's weird to me. Like, I feel violated with, why should I have to go to Walmart and see somebody's butt cheeks and all this stuff? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Okay,
like
okay,
we're
wait,
in
wait.
food.
Final question. When you
Yeah.
go to Walmart or any store, you see women wearing bonnets. What is your thoughts about women wearing bonnets?
Yeah, it's like, I'm just like, why don't you, like, you could have just wore hijab and you would have looked presentable, or you could just do your hair. Just do your hair. You shouldn't wear out. Bonnet is for in the house. That is like, that's even for sleeping. Even you shouldn't wear the bonnet around your husband even. Do your hair. Be presentable. Look like somebody for your man. Look like somebody. It's laziness to throw on a bonnet and wear that all day long. There's no excuse for that. You can wear it it's for protection for your hair while you're sleeping, so your hair is not breaking out into the pillowcase when you're sleeping. That is what a bonnet is for. It's not for outside attire. It's not even for in your house all day. Get up in the morning, bathe your skin, brush your teeth, do your hair, make your breakfast for your family. Get up and stop being lazy. Clean your house. Do what you're supposed to do.
I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts?
That's it. I said it. Thank you very much. I
Take care.
appreciate the time.
Appreciate you. No problem at all. Take care. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So a quick roll call right fast. If you guys are at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. Working from home, write a 2 in the chat. You ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. Just because, write a 4 in the chat. I said it again. If you're at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. If you're working from home, type a 2 in the chat. You ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. Just because, write a 4. With that being said, talk to us, Sunshine. Hit that follow button.
Hello. First of all, hello.
Hello.
Secondly, I just want to know why men are so concerned about what women are doing with our hair.
Okay, say right there. As men, if we cannot ask questions, how can we learn?
No, it ain't about, because I really feel you being disingenuous.
Oh, wait, stop. How can we learn if we don't ask questions?
No, I feel like y'all being disingenuous with this because you hide it behind a generalization when really it is like the lady was saying.
Wait, hold on.
You cut me off. I can't speak. I waited patiently to talk.
Welcome to Morel's Man Cave, and the money gun comes out. For those who do not know, when a money gun comes out, that means drop the guest. If you do not like the guest, the money gun comes out, I'll go to the next person. So if you don't like the guest, put a money gun out there, I'll go to the next person. With that being said, talk to me, M-A-H. I cannot pronounce your name.
Hi, can you hear me?
I sure can, ma'am. Talk to me.
Yeah, so to touch on what a few of the ladies have said before, I agree with some of the points. With Halima, with respect to her, I do believe in making yourself look like something for your man. Absolutely. But that is to call women lazy for not doing their natural hair all the time or taking the time to like take the hour.
Ma'am, your fingers on the microphone. Your fingers on the microphone.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
But okay, to say that they're lazy because they can't take the hour and 30 and do their hair. Some women were not reared with the skill of doing hair. Nobody taught them. So they would have to probably, figure that out on their own, invest in tools and take the time to do trial and error with products and processes to do hair. Case in point, my mom was a professional stylist, right? She was a stylist, has been for over like 50 years. However, she never taught me how to braid. I had to teach myself how to braid. And by the time that I was about 14, 15, and she was working all the time and she didn't really have time to do our hair. because she was busy doing other people's hair, or she was busy working other jobs. So literally, I decided at one random time to just, you know what, I can't get my hair braided. I don't know how to do hair. And I can't really, like, I don't know how to manage my style or my hair in its natural state all the time. So I'm just gonna cut it off. And that's what I did. And of course she was upset with me, but you know, at least I didn't have to do it anymore. Like, she didn't have to worry about it. I had to wait for it.
Okay, fair.
And
Quick
nobody
question for
had
you.
to.
Overall, for the women who cannot do their hair in a timely manner, do you recommend they cut their hair off?
That's not for everybody. That was just something that worked for me, you know. And like I was saying, it didn't cost anybody anything, and that's another thing that comes into play, especially in this current economy where we're in now. People are splitting bills, you know what I'm saying? And she, like Halima had brought up before, that like girls are expecting their guys to pay for the wigs and stuff like that. Shoot, you know, half of us can't even really afford. That's the girls that got it. Half of us can't even really afford to go ahead and then do it like that. So we got bills and like real rent and real expenses and stuff that's going on. So unless you can afford a quick little synthetic something, which like one of the previous stylists that was on has said, is like full of chemicals and different products and different things that aren't really healthy to be absorbed and be on our skin and stuff like that for long periods of time. Honestly, yeah, we can't even barely afford stylists like that, especially like she was talking about, the kitchen stylists that be coming out that aren't really licensed cosmetologists, beauticians. They don't really know how to really, they aren't really honest in the trade of like really doing hair, breaking out the Marcells, the burners, the where you twirl it, not the electrical thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to do these things, but they want to charge us like $125 for the service, not even adding the hair, not even adding whatever time that we had to take off of work, whatever else we're not doing in the time that it takes, which, like Halima said, 6+ hours that we sit there, you know what I'm saying? And we're barely moving, barely getting anything done. But to the exactly, and no wash, but to their point, they do that with the 6 hours because they don't have the skill naturally. And so sometimes it could be overwhelming, especially if you have a head full of hair. I got thick hair. Okay. So it's like, if you're overwhelmed and you don't have the skill, and it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. You supposed to know what you're doing. Can you please help me? I'll sit here. I know you're doing like 3, 4, 5 people heads in rotation, but I'm overwhelmed at this point. And then on top of that, like Vic said, with the kids, with the husband, with the house, with the this, with the that, who got time? And yes, if you have that skill, okay, cool. You can break it down to an hour, hour and a half. If you're a whole, I got this. I'm the only girl in my house. I have 4 sons, and it was a point in time where everybody, including my husband, had hair. Child, how many hours of that is braiding, twisting, washing, conditioning, having the deep condition and sit and everything for everybody? And I'm the person that's doing that. By the time I get to my hair, my hands are tired. I'm throw a wig on and do something else tomorrow if I can. I'm tired.
I get it.
Cook,
Ma'am,
clean,
ma'am,
and everything
I
else.
gotta move forward. You got any final thoughts?
Just continue to have an open mind. It's not always cosmetic reasons or how superficial and shallow as it look. It could be deeper reasons as to why women wear wigs.
Take care. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
No problem at all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave. I say it again. Roll call. Drop your location in the chats. Where you located at right now? Are you in Africa? Are you in Australia? Are you in Thailand? Are you in Baltimore? Are you in Colorado? Are you in California? Drop your location in the chat. Start connecting with other people. I'm way more than an average TikTok channel. I'm a connector of the people. I want to bring back grown folk conversations. I don't have any music in the background. I don't got no sound effects. I got a prompt. I got a panel. I ask questions. We move forwards. I'm bringing back grown folk conversations. Hit that follow button. I can't pronounce your name. Jinzi? Jinsnets? How you pronounce that?
It's Janice.
Janice, talk to me, lady.
All right, good morning. First of all, I have 2 points to make, if that's okay with you. Is that okay with you? Okay. All right. First of all, I want to say that I am Gen Z, and mostly of what we're doing is based on like our media and what we're getting. Just like any other timeline, like in the 90s, you had the perm rods, the updos, the pin rolls, et cetera, et cetera. I just honestly believe it's what's being pushed out in the media, on social media, TV, music videos, all that. So especially our influencers, especially me being Gen Z, a lot of our influencers are wearing the pink wigs, blue wigs, colorful wigs, stuff like that. So that's my first point. My second point is too, is our jobs, especially in career fields. I am military, so hey, battle. Being natural is tough, especially when you have to be mindful of the bulk of
You
your
ain't lying.
afros.
In the military, being natural is not easy. I've seen a lot of that stuff. Woo.
Yes. Okay, so you have to be mindful of the bulk of your afros, ponytails, locks, twists. Personally, I've seen women's hairlines start to bald due to slicking their hair back so much with the gel, and that's all races, white, Indian, like we
Oh
all
yeah.
go through that with the slicking back our hair, in the ponytails. And just playing both sides of it, even when it comes down to me wearing my natural hair, just being black, I get supervisors saying, oh, like your hair look like a cupcake because it's so fluffy, like ignorant stuff like that. Or if we wear our braids, something that's not our natural hair, they try to micromanage and see if we're in regulation or if we're up to code and stuff like that. So it's a type of situation where it's like, dang if you do or dang if you don't. But
You ain't
all in
lying.
all, I just say,
The military is a different beast. People don't understand. In the morning, you got the physical training. You running and you jumping, you doing all this stuff, and then you
right.
got about an hour to, we call it crap, shower, and shave, and then you got to eat some food and come to work and
Right.
get your hair got to be on. Or you got to be on tight, and it's a lot.
Exactly. Like when I just got off just now, I took my ponytail out in the car because I had it on so tight, trying to make sure, okay, it's slick, it's up to standard. Can't nobody say nothing to me. I'm on my P's and Q's, right? So I just say all that to say just wear whatever makes you feel good, not for social media, not what you see the influencers doing, not for a man. Just be confident and, have the courage to walk out the house and just feel like you're just that girl.
I get it. Question: what branch are you in the Army?
I'm in the Air Force.
Air Force. Talk that talk. Then how long you been in?
Going on about 2 years now.
I'm gonna give you some advice. Stay in there and do 20 years.
I appreciate it. I plan on it.
Look at me right here. One minute. Wait, one minute. Shit. That over here. I did
Man,
22 years. I did 22 years in the Marine Corps. I'm retired right now. I'm 48 years old. I ain't got no job.
man, I gotta give it up to you, man. I love to see, especially black people doing the thing, doing their 20s.
The advice. I mean, the military is a cheat code to success. Hang your
Mm,
butt in there. I promise you this. You're going to love it. You're going to lose a lot of friends. I ain't gonna lie. Lose a lot of family. I give you that. However, though, at the end of the day, it's all about you.
right.
And matter of fact, do me a favor. Go to my page. I got a video. My daughter's 19 years old. She's graduated from Army boot camp. Hang your butt in there. It's worth it.
Okay. I appreciate it for sure. Thank you so much for letting me up here. I'll check that video out.
No problem at all. You take care. Appreciate you.
All right.
We got going on here next. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's talk to M-A-K Makalo. I can't pronounce that. I ain't gonna lie.
Good morning. It's Makayo.
Morning, Makayo. Talk to me, lady.
So I just want to start off with agreeing with what Janice said. I feel like if you're basing your appearance off a man, you're doing something wrong. That's number one. And from my personal experience, I've experienced discrimination since I was in 3rd grade about my hair. Wearing my natural hair, I was told to move to the back of the class because people couldn't see. Even though no students complained, that was something that a teacher said to me. So for me, I'm a tender-headed girl. My hair is butt length, very thick. The only thing that I know how to do personally is cornrows. That is why I'm always putting on a wig. It's just easier. I'm a law student as well. I don't have the time to manage my hair as much as other people would. And as well as with the expenses, natural hair products, especially when you have a lot of hair, They cost just as much as a wig would if you're buying them every single week, every single month, every 2 weeks. They cost just as much as a wig would, and just as much as the amount of time that it takes to do my hair would be the same amount of time that it takes to put on a wig. So that's just my saying.
What style do you have for what? For C, for B, for A? What do you have exactly?
It's about 4B.
I'm trying to find a picture of it right now to see the different styles. So 4B, how long in the morning to take to do your hair on a daily basis?
If it's my go-to style, like twists, I would say about 2 hours.
Is it worth those 2 hours to get up in the morning and do your hair, or just check I call it the quote unquote cheat code to put in unnatural hair?
For me, I will always take the cheat code. It's just easier for me. I'll put on a wig and I'll maybe even slap a scarf on it to make it last longer for maybe a month. When you're doing research and extensive work that you have to do every single day, doing my hair and putting it in a twist out every single night, every single morning, that's not ideal for me.
So you have the 4B.
Yes.
Got it. Got it. So overall, long term, is wearing the cheat code going to be healthy for your hair or unhealthy?
My hair is still growing underneath my wigs. So for me, I also have a big forehead. My wig is not glued to my edges. My edges
How
do
big your
not
forehead
look
is,
to me.
girl? How big is your
It's
forehead?
huge. It's huge underneath this
You got
wig.
that big old.
Exactly. Like there's a lot of space for a wig. It's not on my edges on my hair at all. And I don't have
I got
have
you.
any kids or a husband. I don't go to sleep and wake up thinking I gotta look good for my man.
Okay,
I got a
question for
career.
you. Fair question for you. If you had a man, let me phrase it. For me as a man, to get a woman, I know I gotta do certain things. I gotta make money. I gotta look good. I can't walk around with t-shirts with booger stains on them. I gotta look presentable. I gotta do things to get a woman. In your opinion, why do women not care about doing their hair for a man?
What do you mean by not care?
You said I don't have to do my hair for a man. If you want a man, shouldn't you do something to get a man?
I don't feel like quote unquote not doing my hair stops me from getting a man because my hair, I don't ever see it as a position of not being done. If my wig gets put off right now, I have cornrows that are down my back. It's still done.
I get it. I gotta move forward. You got any final thoughts?
No, that was it. Thank you.
Take care. Appreciate you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Talk to me. I cannot pronounce your name. Give me a second here. Oh, Kanisha. There we
Yes,
go.
Kanisha. Can you hear me?
Hey, I sure can. Talk to me, lady.
Listen, I'm not at work because it's a day off, and I happen to come across you. This is my
What?
first time. So this is my first time coming across you, and I'm glad I'm the type of person that likes to observe rather than to make a judgment. Because I was like, what made him do this? So you did mention you're just bringing back conversation. It's not for us to debate.
Yes.
It's not for us to like go back and forth. Although some people's responses was a little like judgy, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna be
know.
transparent. I'm gonna take the transparency route because I've lived long enough to see different decades of hairstyles. So I kind of was in like the 90s, grew up in the 90s where it's like natural hair was the thing. So I had long natural hair, but we permed it. We did. We permed it. And, so the question, I'm going to go to the question, why don't women wear their natural born hair? I think for me, it really depends upon different factors for different women, right? I heard someone mention I wasn't taught how to do hair when I grew up, or maybe you just don't have the skill, right? Because I was the one doing all my friends' hair when we were growing up. I was using up all my mama gel and the combs and the brushes to make sure we had the styles that we wanted. So sometimes it's different. So I'll just speak from myself. For a long time, I would just wear my hair natural and straight because societally it was like, I didn't grow up in an environment where it was like natural girls wearing natural hair. It was like everybody permed it. Almost what I think her name, I can't, Janice said, what was trending at that time. So what was trending was swoops or whatever was trending, we did it, right? So doobies was trending when I grew up. So I had a doobie. I press it, I get it pressed and everything like that.
What's a doobie?
A doobie is just your natural hair pressed out. They called it a doobie. I'm aging myself.
Give me like for example, Missy Elliott, she had finger waves. Give me somebody who had a doobie. I'm trying to picture it in my head.
So
I never heard that before.
basically a doobie is what we call a silk press today. It's just that a silk press is a little bit less oils on your hair, right? So the same process.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
it's the
it.
same
Got it.
process. It's just your hair is a little bit more flowy with a silk press now, right? So, but there was a time where I was like, I think I would be more attractive if I had a different style. So that's how I got into wigs, right? So sometimes it is to do with your security around, am I attractive for my guy? Because I wouldn't.
Question for you. Do you wear different wigs in the bedroom?
Listen, when I went through a phase when I was dating, like if my hair wasn't done under my wig, like someone said
you know what?
braids ain't done to me.
I'm gonna throw this one on. Hey, tonight I'm gonna be Shaquita. Tonight I'm gonna be Keisha. The next night I'm gonna be freaking. Hold on, I got all kinds of over here. Hold on, baby girl. Hold on. I'm gonna be yo.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with it. Listen, let me tell you something. Once someone mentioned 27 piece. I never had cut my hair in my life. My hair was always long past my shoulders. So one time I was like, I want short hair. And I got 27 piece and I was a whole different person with my men. So yes, sometimes it takes on a different character. But
wait. Question. In the bedroom, do you like it when your man snatch and wig up your head? Come here, girl. Get your ass over here.
Ain't nobody snap. But here's the thing. I always had a conscience that I'm not gonna not ever be done. So even if I had a wig, like straight back braids wasn't my thing, I would just do a loose ponytail. So at least if I take it off, my hair looks done. Or there's times, this is the God on the truth, people are gonna debate probably, but this is the God on the truth. I can wrap my real hair, I'll press it, I'll do all that, and because it's maybe too hot outside, I'll keep it wrapped. I have my little system of how I keep it where it won't sweat, and then I put a wig on top. I might have somewhere to go later in the evening, and I want my hair to be, my silk press to be pressing, and I don't want the heat or humidity to mess it up during the day. So that's why we don't wear it. Sometimes it's convenient. Sometimes in my life, there was a point in my life, it was because I thought it was more attractive and I wanted to attract my guy. It might have been because I just didn't know what to do with my hair and wanted to do a fro, but my job environment and setting didn't welcome that. You know what I mean?
I got a great question for you. In your opinion, matter of fact, everybody in the chat, same question. In your opinion, do women care more about their hair, one, or their bodies, two? Do women care more about their hair, one, their bodies, two? Same question, ma'am. Do women care more about their hair or more about their body?
Can I say that I know this, I know you want me to choose one, but I can't because it's really both. I am fit. I have two children.
Okay, wait. Listen. When you go to the voting booth, can you vote for both
I gotta
things?
choose one?
Think about that. One minute now. I want to have a conversation. We say people saying both. I call it kicking the can down the road. There's 51-49. It's not a huge, but it's a little slightly more. Of the two options, hair or body, which one would care more about, their hair or their bodies?
I can be honest then, because to be honest, I put more effort into my hair than because like my shape is where I want it to be, though I want my pudge to go down a little bit. It's flat, but it could be muscular, you know. So I guess, but my hair, you'll never catch me.
Okay, remember now, take you out of it though. I'm not gonna say it. Well, you know what? I am gonna say it overall, and that's a problem. Women care more about their hair than their bodies. And they got some extreme health issues, but their hair is always on point. Is that a problem in your opinion?
That would be a problem. So yes, okay. So when you word it like that, if I have pressing, that's why it's hard to choose.
And that's why I'm the greatest show on TikTok, because I gotta ask the hard questions.
Yeah, that's a good question. So okay, so then of course I'm never gonna let my health go over my hair, right?
Well now,
but sometimes we do, because that's
general.
the face.
Wait, listen. It's not about you. This is an in general conversation. It's not about you. In general.
Okay. That's hard for me to do because I'm not an opinionated person. I'm like a free spirit.
Wait. But that's the point of the show, though. I don't want to make any because I don't know you and vice versa.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
talk about in general. How can we
Okay.
educate somebody? Talk about you all day long. I'm not bashing you,
No, I
but
don't
to
think
have a
so.
conversation, I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to speak in general. A
Yeah.
lot of women care more about their hair than their bodies. Is there any way to change that, or is it just too far gone?
Well, so I just wanted to say really quick. What I mean why I'm not opinionated, it's like I try to let people just do what works for them. But if I'm thinking of friends and people I encounter, because that's the only way I could scope what people are doing, is what I've seen or experienced for myself. I do believe that we are going to make sure we look good. Like as women, we want to look good. So maybe we all do prioritize that over exercising, over eating better, over, and sometimes food is a comfort. It's reasons behind it. But if I had to
Well,
be
I get the point,
honest,
the hair is on point. The bodies look like SpongeBob SquarePants.
we don't know why that is. Some people,
I know why, because they prioritize their hair and not their bodies.
or food might be their comfort, you know?
Or look at it like this though. Women say my hair's on point, fair. However, I'm not getting the man that I want because they look like SpongeBob SquarePants.
That could. Somebody likes SpongeBob SquarePants. Look, I am such a nice
Who
person.
like that? Who?
I am gonna.
Who?
Everybody
Who?
deserves love. Listen, everybody deserves
Hey,
love, but
I
that's
get it, ma'am.
that's a good
I
point.
got, I,
That's a good point.
I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts?
Yeah, my final thoughts are, and what I have grown to do is do what works for me, right? So whether it's a wig, your natural hair, there's somebody for everybody. So do what works for you. And I think what you're saying that really is honing home is like, let it come from you and not because you're trying to appease someone else or you're trying to fit into a box. But I really do what works for me. And I think that's the bottom line. Do what works for you, whether it's a wig, a weave, or your natural hair, locks, braids. Do what works for you, and it's someone that's going to appreciate you in your skin and who you are inner, not so much outer. So yeah, but it was
Take care,
nice.
ma'am. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I look forward to catching you again. It's great.
Oh, trust me, I do this 2 or 3 times every day, different topics every time.
Okay, cool.
Take care.
All
Good
right.
morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave, the greatest show on TikTok. With that being said, 1 second here. Let me talk to AJ Bishop. Hit that follow button, peoples. You're on mute, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. I
Hello.
just unmuted myself. Hello. Hi, everybody. I might just be the first brown person just jumping in. I don't know how the conversation had been before me, but I agreed with a lot of people here, Janice, Kanisha. One thing I want to start with the conversation with is like I just want to preface it with the fact that Indian people, I'm Indian, by the way. Indian people do have a lot of my friends, particularly, and me myself, have hair that are in 2A, 2B, 2C, even in 3A, 3B, C. Like we have a lot of like different hair types. But the problem with the British colonization that happened is with the fact that hair was never kind of, I fully aware of the chart. We honestly like just feel like our hair was considered frizzy, like the hairy frizzy part of like being completely out of control for the most part. And the way the society was built after we got sort of independence from the Britain Empire, like the British Empire, was that, hey, this is not good. This is not the healthy hair. And that is 100% wrong. And I fully agree with everybody here when it comes to, keeping your natural hair, understanding your natural hair for the most part. The main problem with the Indian hair when it comes to early ones is that our ancestors plus our parents just constantly bashed us for it. It's frizzy, just straighten it, get keratin treatment, get this, get that. And it just hurt our hair more than it actually nourished it. And over time, we just realized like, oh my God, it is an anglicized version of wanting our hair to be a particular way. And why I wanted to preface this with the British Empire and whatnot is because we were never taught to be comfortable with any of the 2A, 2B, 3C, whatever kind of hair that we had. And I'm not speaking particularly just for myself. I'm speaking for a lot of other people in India who have that type of hair. I just wanted to say that being comfortable is the first part, and then wanting to be presentable for your own self is secondary to that. So the first part comes when you're like accepting it. And I wanted to bring that conversation back to that acceptance level first, because a lot of the people who are not accepting that, because societally we've been told to not accept their type, not accept that level of even hair oppression. I know it's a weird word, it's a weird phrase, but people do call it that. It's just bizarre to me, because you need to understand your hair, accept it, and then if you want to modify it, feel free to. It's your prerogative. It's your it's your understanding of like how you want to present yourself. If straight hair works for you, even if you have 3C, sure, shave it off, get a wig, straighten your existing hair, whatever you want to do, get that done. But the lazy part that you initially brought up is, I want to call out a little bit of like, hey, a lot of people do not just time, in terms of mental health, they are only able to focus on one thing at a time. And for me personally, hair tends to come at the last thing that I tend to care about. I would rather care about my lungs, because I tend to smoke a lot when I'm like not feeling well. I tend to care about my liver if I'm like, hair is the last. That's pretty much it.
Any final thoughts?
Not really. I don't have like initial thoughts, but yeah, sure.
Cool. Take care. Appreciate you. Talk to me simply.
Okay. Okay, listen. I came up when also the young lady was saying that we're lazy. I'm a stylist, and I wear my natural hair when I get ready. A lot of my clients, I tend to guide them to letting me nurture the natural hair, even if they wear wigs or whatever. But to say that it's lazy is diabolical. And I say that simply because I am a woman who I will wake up in the morning and say, I don't like this hairstyle, or I don't like my hair today, and shave it all off. And then 3 months later, I'm dyeing it blonde. And it's not because I'm lazy. It's because it's what I like. I don't like to be restrained to one hairstyle. I want short hair today, long hair tomorrow, blonde hair next week. And it's nothing about the fact that I don't like my hair or I don't like myself. I love my hair. I have very...
Okay, ma'am, 1 second. When we speak, and over here in the man cave, it's more of an in general conversation and not about you.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I'm a stylist. So I deal with a lot of people, a lot of different hairdos. I have a lot of people that come through here and they want different stuff. But a lot of times it's not about that they don't like their hair. It's not about that
But ma'am, if I can play it right fast, all you said was me. I
Okay,
care
well,
about
let's say
you.
us.
However, though,
Let's
wait,
say-
listen. I care about you and all, but to have a conversation, we don't know you. So try to make it more of an in general conversation, not about a you conversation.
Okay, well, in general, women like variety. Women like to do different things, try different styles. And most of the time, that's what it's about. It's not about, oh, I don't like my hair. Oh, Retha, I don't like my hair. What can you do? No, it's most of the time, girl, I seen this style. It was fire. I want it. You get it? So all
I
the
get
time
it.
it's
Question
not.
for you. Wait. Question for you. Are the majority of these styles protecting their natural hair or hurting their natural hair?
Well, you know what? It depends on the stylist. I can honestly say that because
So
I am
remember now, overall, is it helping or is it hurting? Overall.
it depends because wigs are considered a protective style. Braids are
Okay, so
considered
overall,
protective
at
styles.
the end of the day, I got 100 women, or the majority wearing hairstyles. Is it helping or is it hurting overall?
Overall, I would say it's hurting because it's not done properly. I would definitely say it's hurting. It's pulling the edges out. The hair underward is not being taken care of properly. It's not being nurtured. So absolutely, it's hurting. But
Now,
you have to understand.
I'm glad you're being honest though, because I keep on hearing I know a homegirl, and those are fair, but overall it's hurting. Why
It
don't more
is.
women say it's hurting overall? Why are women afraid to say overall it's hurting their hair in general?
I don't know why they're afraid to say. Probably because they don't know. Because did you hear a lady earlier say that a lot of the stylists they're not being transparent with their clients. They not sitting them down and
Facts.
saying, girl, we got to come up off these wigs because your edges is coming out. They're not saying, baby, that style that you shouldn't cut your hair like that because you shouldn't cut your hair like that because your face is too full. It's like we pretty much these clients come in, they sit in our chair, they got money in their pocket. We want that money. This what they want. We gonna give them what they want. A lot of people hey, it's the
Now,
honest
hold on
truth.
now. I'm not saying don't get the money. I'm not saying that though. It's not you. It's not the hairstylist. In general, women know it's hurting their hair, but they're afraid to say it out loud.
Okay, can I just be totally transparent here? The women who are performing their own services in the mirror at home with wigs, I ain't gonna say braids because you can definitely do your own braids and it'll be okay. But those lace front wigs that they putting on in the mirror at home, not putting skin treatment on, not proper. I'm just looking for my purse. Not properly setting the tone for the wig. It's pulling your edges out, babies. It's killing the follicles, babies. It's killing it. So if this is what you're going to do as a protective style, then I would advise you to have a stylist that cares about your hair. Sit down and vet your stylist like the stylist vets you. Sit down and vet your stylist. Ask her what is her preference for taking care of the hair opposed to just slapping a wig on it. Are you going to, you know what? I don't like a lot of stylists have these girls coming with their hair already shampooed, blow dried, and just get right to it. The state board say you have to start with a clean palette. State board says that you have to be the one to wash and condition your client's hair, but they skipping steps. So yeah, that's why their hair falling out.
Okay, quick question for you. The baby hairs, is that overall good for women to wear baby hairs? I have no idea. I'm a man. I don't know. You're a stylist.
Yeah, baby hairs are fine. Baby hairs are fine because baby hairs don't have there's no tension, there's no pulling. 9 times out of 10, she done put the baby hairs there because she trying to cover up a mistake. Your edges all gone, so they pull all this extra hair down to give you some baby hair and all that stuff. That's ridiculous. But yeah, baby hairs are fine because they don't cause any stress. They don't do no pulling. They're fine. They're fine. Actually, baby hairs is coming back from like 1980. You remember in 1980
I get. I'll say this
we
though.
used to
For
wear
me,
baby hairs.
My biggest complaint about baby hairs is the dry baby hairs. You got that dry glue. I cannot stand that dry glue on them baby hairs.
I can't stand it either. I can't stand when the baby hairs look like they glued to your head all crusty and hard. I can't stand it. So that's another thing. The extra products, all of that stuff. All of that stuff make it bad.
Ma'am, I gotta move forward. You got any final thoughts?
Just take care of your hair, ladies. Take care of it. Whether you cover it or not, just take care of it. Shampoo, condition, love it, water, hydrate it. Yeah, take care of the head.
I appreciate you. Take care.
No problem.
Everybody, no problem. If you guys are enjoying the show, press a 5 in the chat. If you guys are enjoying the great conversation, write a 5 in the chat. Bringing back grown folk conversations. Tiana, am I pronouncing that right?
Yes, correct. How are you?
I'm saying to talk to me.
Okay, so why don't women wear their natural born hair? Me personally, I do not know, but for the collective, I would say the ways of the world has changed things. I was taught to be of the world, be in the world and not of it. Um, if you look back at the social media, a lot of influencers, we had some people speak on that. That's their job, to influence. So, some people tend to feel like, oh, well, so and so young boy, baby mama doing it, let me do it. I'm not saying that's how people think, but that's how some people who are lost out here do feel. I've been having natural hair my whole life. I want to say 3A when it's wet, and then I don't know when it dries. But that don't mean nothing, because at the same token, it's the thing called YouTube University. To those who are ignorant to the fact of how to do your hair, how to do your lashes, how to paint your toes, they have a thing how to on YouTube, and the rest of it will come up for a lot of things. So me personally, when I moved away from my mom at 9 years old and had to go to live with elderly people who didn't know how to do nothing but ponytails, and I was coming to middle school, I had to figure out how to do my own hair. Being a cheerleader, putting bows in my hair, having to figure out different styles, I had to do that. I didn't put it on nobody else. And it's not nobody else to put it on, so I had to figure it out. I went to a predominantly white elementary and middle, where most of the girls had their hair straightened. Did I want to straighten my hair because I didn't know how to do anything else to it? Correct. Did I? Yes. Did I heat damage my hair? Yes. Did I get my ends cut to make sure it grew back out? Yes. Why did I know those things? Because I studied it. I looked up how to control my hair. Now it doesn't take me 2 hours to straighten my hair. It takes me 30 to 45 minutes and that's washing it, blow drying it, and straightening it because, well, not 30, 45 to an hour, because I got it trained now, So
Okay, wait. I love talking about you all day long.
Okay,
I'm talking about in general. Because it's amazing. Okay, fair. Is there any way in the future to go back to more natural hair, or is it just too far gone?
No, it's not gone, because again, like they said, it's not about stylists. It's about us individually as women learning how, even if you can't throw this wig on, if I didn't have a wig, if my lace ripped, if this, what can I do for my natural hair if it's in a baby fro or baby dreads? What can you do to style it or make it you? It's about you. So personally, I feel like it's not all gone, sir. I feel like we still have hope. Us black women, brown women, white women, we all have hope.
Question for you.
Yes,
wait. I got a great question for you. Alopecia. Is it majority? Wait, everybody in the chat, same question. Is alopecia, is a majority of it at birth, rider 1, or is it self-caused, rider 2? Is majority alopecia at birth, rider 1, or the self-caused, rider 2? Ma'am, alopecia, is it more at birth, or is it more self-caused, in your opinion?
Ooh, I feel like it's self-caused because, you said I cannot be biased. Overall, for the collective, I feel like it's caused because I know women who have, like she said, that pulling it back, even in the service, it's not that somebody is trying to, it's just a formality. You pulling it back, having that headband on sometimes to cut the circulation off of your head. It's caused. It really is. And yeah, that's all I can say on that.
No, that's fine. Do more women admit that it's self-caused? Because I keep on hearing, oh my God, it was at birth.
No.
Do they admit it, or they blame it on birth?
They never admit it, and they always say, oh, if I wouldn't have got that perm at 2, my mama wouldn't. No, that's not the case, boo. Just, it's the traction, it's the people causing it and not taking accountability. Because I just read a comment, which I'm big on not reading the comments while I'm talking, because it's, you know how it be. But
it throws you off. It
yes,
throws you off. I get it.
Somebody said
I get it.
that trained hair is damaged hair, and I totally agree, because again, I didn't have the way to go do my own hair, like as far as cutting it correctly, so I've damaged my hair more than I've helped it. But again, and this is me, and I cannot speak for everyone else, and I hate to be like this, sir, but some of these people be out here charging, now I can put braids in my hair, right? They'll say $500 for braids, bring your own hair. So that's $600 I'm bringing, when I can go to the mirror and literally figure out how to do it myself and literally pay $100 just to get all this stuff and put my time and effort into it, perfect my own craft.
You can find your homegirl Tasha, Samantha, Jennifer.
Nah,
you can find somebody to help you do it.
No, and I don't mean to cut you off. I'm big on respect. I'm gonna tell you this.
You're good.
No, I'm not really trustworthy with my hair because the body is a temple. You know, you got to be careful. People intent don't be always right sometimes, and you know, and some people
I get it.
do they hair right or did mess yours up. I don't know. I'm just real big on just sometimes just doing it myself. So I'm not mad at nobody, but my final thoughts are this: to the ladies who have stood up in that mirror, dedicate yourself to perfecting your craft with your hair, learning yourself, and not letting the ways of the world, you know, deter you from who you are. I commend you. To those who wear wigs and versatile with everything, keep doing you, mamas. I'm proud of y'all. Everybody just stand up. Black men stand up. Everybody stand up. That's my final thoughts. And I love y'all if I haven't heard it today.
Take care. Appreciate you.
Same to y'all.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Get this button over here. These buttons are interesting. Talk to me, Aussie Bader.
Yeah, how you going, mate? I must be the first guy on here, first bloke
No,
on
you're
here.
not. You're
But
not.
yeah,
You're not.
okay. Yeah, don't worry, I'm a straighty 180. Okay, I go, you know. But it's funny because I came across and I saw your question there. You know, why don't women wear their natural born hair? And I date outside my race. Okay, so you know, you can be yellow, pink, orange, whatever. I do it in that sense. And my last ex-girlfriend, she was Afro American, and in that sense, and yeah, I actually asked her, you know, do your hair more so natural, because you know she had beautiful thick hair, and that's what and I've got the same. I've got thick hair, and she said the same thing to me. You know, oh, keep it long in that sense. And I didn't keep it long. I kept it short. But yeah, it's a question that I actually think to myself and go, you know, not everyone's got the same hair. So you know, some people have thick hair, some people have thin hair. And what I'm getting, it's a general, you know, sort of what thoughts I've come across is, you know, some people are embarrassed, you know, they want to cover up their forehead or whatever, you know, because not everyone's got that thick, you know, natural hair to play around with in that sense, you know, to style it in some sense. So that's where I see it, you know, from a man's perspective in that sense. You know what I mean? So yeah,
So,
it's
question for you. In
you
your
know.
opinion, the majority of men, do they prefer
Yeah.
natural or unnatural? In your opinion?
Oh hell, I'm all the way for natural. That's. But see, this is me in my perspective. You know what I mean? Sorry, but you know, I can see it where you're coming from as well with the general. I think like, look, I've obviously you can hear. You know, I'm a white dude. You know, I'm a white guy. But you know, look, I'm in the sense of, mate, if you've got that afro look, oh, give me that any day of the week. You know, that natural look. It should be back, you know, from yeah, that's it. You know, the touchy feely, you know. You know, hey, my ex used to do that as well, play around with my hair, and but you know how some women are, don't play with my hair, don't play with my hair. Okay, I can't play with the hair, you know. But you know, some people love that, you know, some women love that, you know, you can play with it or whatever.
Question for you.
But yeah, mate, yeah.
As a man, do you enjoy putting your hands in your woman's
Hell
scalp?
yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Wait.
Yeah.
One second. For all the men out there, for all the men, do you enjoy putting your hands in your woman's scalp? Write a 3 for yes, write a 4 for no. For all the men out there, do you enjoy putting your hands in your woman's scalp? Write a 3 for yes, write a 4 for no. Keep going, boss.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's what I sort of like, okay, why don't they go back to, you know, you hear all these chemicals. I've been into these women's shops and, you know, the chemicals are there and this and that. Man, you know, a guy would be confused. I'm going, what the hell? And, you know, spending $500, $600, $700 just on all those things. What were they doing back in the 70s? What were they doing in the 80s? Can you tell me?
Oh, you know, I don't know for a fact. I'm not a woman, but they had them big ass rollers in their head, big ass
Yeah.
rollers.
Okay. Yeah, but you know, and that's what I mean. Look, I don't know if you saw the movie, the TV series, The Mentalist. You know, Simon Baker, the Aussie dude. He's got the blonde hair, whatever. Look, he's a Aussie guy who was I think it was an American TV. It was called The Mentalist. Okay. Anyway, he made a movie or got it started in a movie called Something New, and he teamed up with a black Afro-American woman. And you know what he says in the movie? It was great. He goes, "Why don't you take off that wig, and I want to see your natural hair." He said it in the movie. You know what I mean? And that was the early 2000s or something. This movie, if you go and find it and see it, Something New. But he said that, but she was in a corporate role. See, and that's what I mean by that as well. You know, a lot of these women were saying, you know, the corporate role, in that sense, they have to look a certain part. But I think it's changing now. It's sort of like our hair, or well, women's hairs now, they're going back to that afro. You know what I mean? They're going back. Even the Dixie look, that short look, oh, you give me that any day of the week. You know? I love
You
that.
like
Yeah. See, again, I know. A twist and turn, a bit of chicken. Twist and turn. Boom, 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 boom. You know? Anyway, mate. But yeah, look, I love it. And that's a great question that you got out there. So, yeah, it's fine.
You got any final thoughts?
I love all the women. I love all
Talk
the
that
women
talk
out
now.
there.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love a good honey bun. I love a good honey bun.
Mate, if they've got
Delicious.
hey, I'm white and I'm bright and I'm dynamite. You know, they can be
Talk that talk,
beautiful
baby.
out there,
Talk
big,
that
thick,
talk.
skinny. They can be everything, and that's good. Everyone's got those different hairstyles,
Wait.
different body
Okay. Wait.
shapes.
Wait.
Yeah, mate.
Last question for you. What is your perfect body size?
Ooh,
Perfect measurement.
man,
For
I
example,
like
a
you.
4,
I
a
like this
6,
guy.
a 8, a 10. What is your
For me,
favorite body type?
now you got me. That's why, sorry to say, it's not, see, that's why I'm attracted to opposite. I will never marry a white Aussie girl, period. I will one day marry an African. African-American, she will be that.
Okay.
Why?
I'll say it
Because
again.
I'm
What size?
attracted to the body type.
Wait. Is she a size 4, a size 6, a size 8, a size 10, 12, 14? What is your favorite type?
Those, 8 to 10, those sprinter bodies, any day of the week. You know, a sprinter, like a
So
runner.
do
track.
you like the booty in the air or the booty
Hell
on
yeah.
top of you?
What's I want
My
all
man.
that and
My
hugging.
man. Hey,
I want
hey,
some hugging
high
with some
five,
loving.
boss. High five.
Yeah, I'm giving
High
you
five.
not only a 5, I'm giving you 500 fives there, mate.
Talk that talk, man. Talk that talk. Hey, my man, you take care. I appreciate you.
Okay, champ. Okay, you take it easy.
No problem,
See you,
boss.
mate.
From
See you,
Aussie,
mate.
baby. From Aussie. Talk to me, T.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so why don't women wear their natural born hair? So as a Black woman, I'm just speaking for the melanated side of things. I can't speak on any other race groups. We're not taught. We're not taught how to properly take care of our hair. At the hands of, I would say, women that are older than us within the community. A lot of the times, the perm is imposed on us, and that was invented by a woman, thank God for her mind, but she invented the perm to straighten Black women's hair, and she made a lot of money from that. So with that being said, the cultural identity is just completely lost a lot of the times unless someone tells you, sit you down and tell you, hey, your hair is living hair. The other type of hair is unalive hair. And that is why your hair, it sticks up, it vibrates. If you look at a tree, the Black woman hair is kind of similar to the leaves poking out of the tree. So I just think that, we have to get back to the, you take proper care of your hair, that's the end result. And that's evidence. That's not speculation. And this is not to say, I know sometimes women, they don't have time. Also, some women, they're not feeling too well. But in general, for the most part, women are just not educated on how to properly take care of their hair. And that's about it. The same way they can go and get weaves put in their hair is the same way they can go into a natural hairstylist.
and get the same hairstyles every time.
Question for you. In general, do women love their hair or do they hate their hair, in your opinion? Wait, before you answer, 1 second. For everybody chat, same question. Overall, do women love their hair, write a 1, or do they hate their hair, write a 2? Overall, do women love their hair, write a 1 for yes, and write a 2 for no? Ma'am, same question, T. Overall, in your opinion, do women love their hair or do they hate their hair?
Well, just based off the evidence, it seems as though women don't like their hair. That's just evidence and logic. That's what we see. You know, we have the evidence that a lot of our women wear wigs. The logic behind that stems from, as I stated, the lack of education on our hair.
Is there any way in the future to maybe go back to more natural, in your opinion, or is it too far gone?
I think that, in my opinion, I think that as of right now, today, you as a woman, you have to go home and tell the kids. I think that the adults are a lost cause. I think you have to talk to the children. The adults have to genuinely want to consciously tap out themselves. But in order for really to teach the kids, the adults have to know for themselves. That's the hard truth that most people won't tell our woman.
Talk about that right fast, real fast. Final question. Can men really be honest with women about their hair, or they gotta be quiet?
I don't think that men care to get entangled in the rhetoric that we as women impose out loud. So they just kind of brush it off. They'll talk, they'll say something, but I think that it's just like when a woman says, I want my piece. It's like he kind of have the same mindset. It's like, I don't really care to have this discussion. It goes nowhere. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Forget about it. Keep wearing wigs, okay? It's a
Got
lost
it. Got any final
cause.
thoughts? It's
No,
lost. Trust me, I get it. As a black man, trust me, I know. Any final thoughts?
no, but thanks for letting me up.
No problem at all, T. Thank you for your time. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I said it again. Welcome into the greatest show on TikTok. I don't have any music in the background. I got no sound effects. I got a prompt. I got a panel. I'm a host. I am not a debate channel. I got better things to do. The first time being here, hit that follow button. With that being said, Jocelyn, talk to me.
Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay, so I really came up here because I seen that girl in the Air Force come up here or the military in general. And I wanted to touch on that because I don't feel like in the military you can't wear your real hair. I think a lot of stuff is just time productiveness that people lack. But other than that, I didn't want her to feel like if a
No,
sergeant
no.
say something to
Wait.
her.
Say right there. I agree with you. You can wear your natural hair, but you know what as I do, you got to pull it back. And a lot of women have a lot of hair issues in the military because of that.
Right, right.
So so overall, can you wear your natural hair? Yes. However, in the military, a lot of women are having issues with their hair due to the pulling back in those styles.
That's all, like, not just to say black people, that's all races. So,
Agree. And remember, remember now, this question doesn't say black people, it says everybody.
okay. But yes, told her because I don't want her to feel like she couldn't because she was in the military or it makes it more difficult. It does, but I'm in the military and I got 4C hair. And on top of that, I just had locks last year. So when they puffed out the locks.
Well, I don't think
But I do
I
feel
don't think she said, wait, I don't think she said you could not wear them. She said the problem is going to PT, for those who do not know, physical training, and then getting ready for work in about an hour or two, and then making everything look presentable. That was her issue.
I don't know. See, the thing about that is that's just like a unit thing. Cause like for example, we have PT at 7 o'clock in the morning, but we don't 7 to 7:30. And I'm in the Air Force. I'm in England, but we also don't have to be to work at 9:30. So you see like where that big time
Well,
gap
that's
at?
also, well, remember now, that's also the Air Force and the Marine Corps and the Army. We don't play those games. So you speaking on the best branch as far as civilian life in the Marine Corps and in the Army. Come on, baby girl.
Yeah, but
Come
she said
on
she was in
now.
the Air Force, so that's why I brought that up. Because she said she was in the Air Force
I
too,
get
but
it.
it
I get
may
it.
not be her unit. You know, I don't know how the Army is, but it may just be her unit. But I have never been at a base, and I've been in for the be 3 years. I've never been at one, and we didn't have like an adequate enough time. Like I mentioned before, I started wearing wigs this year. I never had, you know, I never had a problem with PT and doing my hair because I did have locks. I cut them off, but I had that going on.
I feel you. But overall, though, a lot of women in the military in general, all races got a huge problem with their hair because they got to pull it back in that style and put that honey bun on the back of their head.
Right. There's product for it. Right. But no, I feel like girls with wigs and stuff, and I'm Gen Z too, so I feel like the wig thing, it come from the fact that people like to switch it up. They really do. Women like to switch it up. Like I mentioned, I done had two in the past 2 years I had locks, and women just like to switch it up. I don't think it should be a big, conversation about it. I think that they just like to switch it up. Even in the 90s, the trend was pixie cuts and stuff. So that's what was going on. That's not the trend no more.
I would say overall, the whole importance of this question is to have people talking again. We're not talking anymore. The more we start talking, the more we can learn. But unfortunately, right now, all we're doing is we're texting. We shooting emojis all day long. No. We got to bring back grown folk conversations. And to do this, you got to make some people uncomfortable to have a conversation. If we cannot talk about everything, we're not talking, we're not learning. How can you learn from text messages and emojis? No, use your words and not your fingers.
No, you're right.
Any final thoughts?
I don't have any, y'all. I'm in a rush now because I'm finna go to work. But I don't have
All right,
any. Thank
woman.
you.
Jocelyn, I appreciate you. Take care.
You too.
No problem. Talk to us, GR8, great auntie.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Sure can. Talk to me, man.
Okay, great. Good morning. Stumbled across your conversation this morning,
You ain't
and I've been
stumble. You ain't stumble.
stuck.
You was in the right place at the right time. The right place at the right time, baby girl. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't
Oh my
got to lie.
God. So I've taken some notes. Why don't women wear their natural born hair? I'm going to start off with number 2. They hate it, and it's due to the conditioning that we've gone through. And I'm gonna break it down. I just turned 65 a few days ago. Back in our day, we were taught to do our hair. The only time a boy was allowed between your thighs was when you was collecting that $5 on the stoop. Because we were braiding hair, it was a source of income. So it behooved you to learn. Dolls didn't last. We cut it, curled it, braided it. You came up to par so you could get your $5 once a week. Now, moving forward, when we started to enter the workforce, yes, I am of the fried, dyed, and laid to the side generation, just like that. And yes, we give thanks to Madam C.J. Walker, because she did come with these processes that allowed it to be easier for us to manage certain styles. From there, we fought because nothing is wrong with our natural hair. July 7th, 1983, on those metal stairs at Fort Jackson basic training, drill sergeant, specifically Staff Sergeant Macon, ladies, you got to cut their hair off. And me being myself, hand raised high in the air, where's my ticket home? Because I didn't sign up for cutting off my hair. So we were fortunate to have a drill sergeant that would do those PX runs for us to get our hair care products, because he, as a Black man, understood that we couldn't wet it down, throw it in a little bun, and be out the door so fast. So he was vested in us to the degree that again, he made sure that we had the products that we needed to manage our hair. The biggest problem today, again, women are not being taught to do their hair. I have girlfriends, and it's like I'll never understand. They will run and pay $600-700 for bundles of hair to get sewed into their head that have perfect, beautiful hair. I understand the humidity challenges and all of that. I was an athlete growing up, so I get it. But we made it happen. And I think that if this economic situation doesn't take a quick turn, there's going to be a lot less people showing up in hair salons with their $700 and $800 to get their hair done because it's not affordable. And your hair is an extension of your body, and it should be given, your body should be given the same attention as your hair. The alopecia comment made, I experienced that. I'm not going to say it's either inherited or caused, because at the time I experienced it, I was coming through COVID and my hair started coming out by the bagful to the degree that I wouldn't comb it for 3 or 4 days. So I ended up cutting it all off. And 4 years later, I have a head full of locks, which I always wanted, but was always told that my texture of hair would require a large amount of gels to make it happen. And alcohol-based products dries and breaks everybody's hair. So I just think the self-expression, we're going through a phase with that. I think it's going to come and go. I've seen a lot of different things, go in cycles, and I just think we're stuck in a cycle. But we're in a cycle where women are going to have to learn how to do hair, one, and teach their children, their girls, how to do hair. I'm a firm believer a parent cannot teach a child that what they do not know. And some of these parents are sitting these little girls in chairs at hair salons as early as 4 and 5 years old, and that is all they know.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. That's why I asked that question. At what age should a girl, not a woman, should a girl learn how to do her hair in general?
I would say as soon as, she's able to bathe herself, to be honest with you. As soon as you start learning self-care of the body, the hair is just an extension of the body. I never needed all of that stuff, fortunately. I'm more on my Indian side of the heritage more so than my African side. I used to cry to get my hair done because my sisters had to get theirs done. As an athlete, and even today, a lot of female athletes keep their hair braided. But when it's time for a photo shoot, Easter, some special occasion, a wedding, yes, then they'll take their hair down and go and get the salon experience. Back then, the salon experience was more of a luxury versus a necessity.
Ma'am, I got to move forward. You got any final thoughts?
I appreciate y'all and great conversation. Keep it going.
It's the greatest show on TikTok, baby. You take care.
Thank you.
No problem at all. It's 9 o'clock. To do it again right fast. If you guys are at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. You work from home, type a 2 in the chat. You ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. Just because, write a 4 in the chat. I'll say it again. If you guys are at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. Working from home, type a 2 in the chat. You ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. Just because, write a 4. I am your new Good Morning show. You don't need no radio. You don't need YT. I'm your new morning show. Hit that wonderful follow button. I've been here every morning, every Monday through Friday. Miss Noel, talk to me. You're on mute.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Why don't women wear their natural born hair? I mean, I'm not too sure why most women don't. However, the people that I do know that wear weave, they tend to say it's time consuming. It's easier to get up in the morning to get things done and just go. And also it's versatility. Like they want to be a blonde tomorrow. They want to be shortcut and they want to change their looks. So that's why they wear the weave. To me, I think also there are women that have psychological issues. That's why they wear weave. Because if you're not able to function without a wig, that's a problem. For me, that's a deeper issue. It's all good, like versatility. I can respect that. However, if, oh girl, I can't go out with you because my hair not done, to me, I start thinking, okay, like that's a problem. Because comfort should be whichever way. As for me, as a woman, I don't own that one wig. I don't wear wig. I don't think I look good in them. A change for me is changing my hair color. I can get highlights or I could change it red, my natural hair. And I find it very easy. It takes me about 10 to 15 minutes just to pull my hair back. And I have a 4-year-old daughter. I braid her hair, I do her hair, and I don't intend to put no weave in her hair. And I'm gonna educate her about her hair. And my hair is natural, so I think she'll follow what her mommy does. So yeah, I think that's my opinion on that. It's all good with the wig, but if you can't function without it, then I think we have deeper issues than that.
Cool. Any final thoughts?
Any final thought? To be honest with you, I would say within my community, I've seen women are embracing their natural hair a lot more. I see women are putting away the wigs. They are learning how to manage their hair. So yeah, it is changing. Either they go for locks, or they are doing their hair, their natural hair, and not so much the wig and the glue and all of that stuff.
Got it. Take care. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
No problem. Talk to me on D-Bucks.
Yes, sir. Why don't women wear their natural born hair? So as a man, it's funny you brought this topic up because I was just thinking this yesterday when I don't know, this just came to my mind. I was just looking at some woman and I was like, I couldn't tell if it was her real hair or not. And then I was just like thinking, I was like, well, why don't women wear their real hair? Like, why am I even having to like guess, is that your real hair or not? Because for a man, it's like when I'm looking for someone to pursue, like to date, I look at all that stuff, like what, like, or like marry or like have kids with, more so like what type of hair my kids gonna have, like, and I'm not able to really like tell, like, because you're not wearing your natural hair, so it's like I'm being tricked in a way, like, to where I don't know, when I have kids with you, how are my kids' hair gonna come out? Because I never see your real hair. It's almost like you're not letting me know the real you. And then it's like, okay, when we get into a committed relationship and you finally do wear your real hair, it's like, oh shit, it's like, I didn't know you look like that. It's like, but I mean, at the same time, for me, it don't matter if you wear your real hair or not. But it's just like if we're not dating on that or nothing like that, like if you just a woman that like to switch up your hair, like to keep up with beauty trends, like that's different. But as far as like me dating a woman, like I do like to see, like, what does your real hair look like? Like I want to know what am I getting into before we actually start to.
Okay, fair question. Have you ever asked a woman what your real hair look like?
No, I haven't.
Okay, wait, stop right there. If you want to do something, closed mouths don't get fed. In your opinion, why have you never asked a woman what her real hair looks like?
It's a touchy subject. Like women.
No. Wait, stop. Answer the question. Why did you never ask a woman what her natural hair looks like?
Yeah, because some women take offense to that. Like they feel like this is my hair. This is my hair. Like some women think that is their hair. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So
question: are you saying the majority of women, in your opinion, will get aggressive towards you if you ask that question?
Yeah, definitely. But guys just be genuinely wanting to know, like, what does your real hair look like?
So you're saying, as a grown ass man, you're afraid to ask a woman what her real hair looks like because in return you're gonna get an aggressive stance.
Yeah, or she gonna start to like degrade you as a man. She gonna She not gonna even answer your question. She gonna come back with something like, "Why don't men pay the bills?" Or why men still? You know, it's like, dang, we not even. You getting off topic, but okay, like, well, I'm just trying to see like why you getting so offensive. I just want to know what your
Now,
real.
wait, say right there. Ladies, do you get aggressive when a man asks you about your real hair? Write a 3 for yes and write a 4 for no. Ladies, do you get aggressive when a man asks you, can he see your real hair? Write a 3 for yes and write a 4 for no. Keep going, boss.
Yes, sir. And it's not even just the hair. It's the same with makeup. It's the lashes. Like, can I see what the real you look like? Sometime. Okay, I know you like to switch it up, but sometimes, not all the time. And then I feel like it's not even you just trying to compete with other women too at the same time. You want to she thinks she got her she thinks she doing it. I'm finna switch my hair. I'm finna switch it up too. It's like but you already look beautiful with your hair
Okay,
natural.
wait. Say right there for a second. Ladies in the chat. Out of 7 days in a week, how often do you wear makeup? Write your answers in the chat. Ladies, in 7 days in a week, Monday through Sunday, how many of those days do you wear makeup? Write your answers in the chat. Keep going, boss.
Yes, sir. And then I keep hearing on the panel people like women saying oh, it's about like when I go to my job in corporate America and all that stuff. And so basically you're not gonna be yourself just because someone else tell you that you can't be at their job, or that you're not who cares what them other people think. You're not gonna be yourself just because somebody else say you can't be in the army or in my service or whatever. You're not welcome here basically if you don't look a certain way, the way I want you to look. You're like, what? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
I get it. Boss man, I gotta move forward. Any final thoughts?
that's it. That's all. Thank you for letting me up. I just wanted to say that.
No problem at all. Take care. Appreciate you. It's a place for grown folk conversations. I said it again. Good morning, peoples. Welcome into Morel's Man Cave, the home of grown folk conversations. I don't have people talking over each other. I don't have a black screen. You see my real face. I'm not ducking no smoke. I'm about grown folk conversations. If you enjoy great grown folk conversation, hit that magical follow button. Tamara, talk to me.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Morning, lady.
Always been natural, I have good hair. But I really came up because of the question about alopecia. People really need to read, do their study. If they don't know, they need to tell you. Post, I really don't know about alopecia, before they come and answer that question. Because alopecia is a medical problem, it's an autoimmune condition, it's genetics, and it's hereditary. I have alopecia. Some of the women in the chat were saying they have alopecia. So going forward, if you don't know about it, please do your study, read, and don't come on here answering questions you don't know about. And that's my say on alopecia.
Any final thoughts?
No, sir. Thanks for having me.
Cool. No problem at all. Alex, talk to me.
Hey,
Hey.
I wanted to answer the question because I didn't hear anyone else answer the question on like why women wear their natural hair in this same manner. Is that I think a lot of women in general have been told from a young age that their hair is unprofessional for certain social settings, especially when you have curly hair. And mind you, I am a white woman. So even I've experienced that as someone with curly hair. And as well, you're prone to breakage. Sometimes you do want to change up your look. But I think the reason women nowadays mostly still don't wear their natural hair is due to the social settings that we have to be in, where you have to look presentable. And for some reason, people do deem natural hair as only being one type that's socially acceptable. You can only have healthy, straight hair. Because God forbid they see a little bit of frizz or your curls aren't perfectly kept like what they see on Instagram. It's all of a sudden deemed as socially unacceptable. And that's why most women don't wear their natural hair. And also time, money. Nobody thinks of the expense that it truly is to take care of your hair, whether it's straight or curly. Because that's time, money. Money and time is two things people are fresh out of in today's society. You know, and it's not fair to always say it's just women.
Wait. So that last statement again? Make sure I heard it right. So that last statement again you just said?
Time and money are two things that people are fresh out of these days. You know,
Okay,
women
fair.
don't have that luxury.
Say right there. Say right there about time. In your opinion, in general, are women lazy for doing their hair or they have bad time management?
I think it's not even poor time management or being lazy. I think it's focusing on so many other things because your look isn't everything. You know, who I am doesn't depend on how I look. Yes, there's hygiene, this and that. But at the end of the day, if all these women, all we're told from a young age is that we have to focus on how we look so that the world perceives us a certain way. And honestly, that's not poor time management or laziness. What man has to put in so much work into how he looks just to be deemed worthy and fit for a job? You know, it's not laziness. It's different priorities.
Wait. Okay. So it's not laziness, it's not time management, it is priorities. Would you agree that women in general are based on their look?
No, I don't think so. Not anymore. It's not the 1950s.
So wait. So are they judged on their degrees? Are they judged on how much money they make? Are they judged on their status? Or they judged in general on their looks?
Well, yeah, mostly people just judge women by their looks. They don't care if she's smart.
So if women are judged on their looks, why don't take more time and effort into their looks?
Because it's men who made this construct, and it's time for women to stand up for ourselves and say, no, sorry, you're ugly as hell.
So the men told you guys that you have to look good at all times.
It's time for women to stand up.
Wait, make this clear. Are you saying the men told women they gotta look good at all times? Did the men say that?
Yeah, a lot of men have jumped in these comments. A lot of women are defending these men who jump in the comments and say for. So it's like, no, women need to band together and just agree that honestly our appearance isn't what makes us a woman. It doesn't make us a better person to look good. I've met lots of evil people that are pretty.
Okay, fair. Question. In your opinion, name the top 3 things that women should be graded on. The top 3 things that women should be graded on. When I see a woman, or whatever it is, in your words, what's the top 3 thing about a woman?
Her character. 1, your character. 2, your personality, your manners. 3, your education level. And I'm not talking about a degree, but just how actually smart you are. And see, appearance is most important. I see that in the comments, and it's just sad because honestly, I'm a beautiful girl.
Wait, stop. So appearance is not important at all. It's all other things.
Well, honestly, to a normal person, yeah, I don't really care how you look. I care more about the person that you are.
Wait, stop right there. 2 questions. How tall are you right now?
How tall am I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm short. I am like 5'3".
Cool. On a good day, on a bad day?
Every day.
Cool. How much you weigh?
Me? I'm 110. 110 pounds. So I'm on the skinny side, I know. So I don't have much to say in regards to that.
I ain't saying big, I ain't saying small. It's amazing that you know the answer, but you're avoiding it. Women are not judged on their education. They're not judged on their personality. They're judged on their beauty.
I know that I'm beautiful, so maybe I speak from a point of privilege because I haven't been told I'm ugly. But I've been told before that my hair is unprofessional. I've been told before that I need to cut my hair because I look homeless. So that's why
Do you?
women aren't raised in a society where we can
Okay.
wear our natural
Question
hair.
for you. How much time in the morning do you take to do your hair?
Well, mind you, I had my hair was down to my butt my entire
So I said
life.
again, how much time in the morning to take you to do your hair?
It would take me at least an hour of my day. Maybe a little bit
Okay,
less, give or take, depending on the style.
got it. I gotta move forward. Any final thoughts?
My final thought is that why women don't wear their natural hair is because society deems it to be ugly.
Got it. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Appreciate you.
Have a great
No
day.
problem. Riri, talk to me.
Okay. Why don't women wear their natural born hair? I just think that it's because they weren't trained to do so. And it's just, for me, it's just laziness at this point in 2026. Because back then I went
Wait.
natural.
Riri. Did you use the L words? Oh my God. You said women are lazy? Girl, the girl code about to come for you. Be careful now. Be
It
careful. You said
is.
lazy? Woman?
It
Woo!
is because I went natural in 2002 in 2029 in 2009, I'm sorry. So there wasn't a lot of natural hair products. I have a few staple influencers I'd watch on YouTube. That was before they started getting on, Instagram, social media, really posting videos. We didn't really have a lot of natural hair products in the stores to get curly hair products. So when it comes to now in 2026, we have so many videos. We have so many women now that are embracing their natural hair regardless of texture. But if their texture wasn't, I want to say 4A and below, they were like, I'm putting a relaxer in this. This was hard to manage. And it's interesting because even still today, I have a coworker who says, look at my texture hair. Look at your texture hair. There's nothing I can do with my hair. And I literally show her nothing but videos on YouTube, recent videos at that, of women with the same texture hair that use products that work for their hair, who has beautiful curls, beautiful texture, that knows how to work with their texture and works with it on a day-to-day basis and has no problem with it. So that's why I say it's because of laziness, because if there's women out here with the same texture as you who are doing it on a day-to-day basis, then your reasoning on it being too much is just because you don't want to learn to do it.
No lies told. Any final thoughts?
No, that's all. Just get on YouTube. There's a lot of different women. I tell it to everyone. YouTube, I know there's a lot of different social medias, but YouTube is a great staple, especially if you have that harder texture, that texture of hair that's hard to deal with. You'll find a lot of women have the same texture and products, and you'll be able to see how easy it is to do it if you just start doing your hair. But I land there.
Take care, Riri. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
No problem. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hit that follow button. Stevie So Soft, talk to me.
Hello, good morning, everybody. First, let me say, as a licensed cosmetologist and barber, I really appreciate this prompt and this conversation. It is very interesting to hear the perspective of so many different people. There's a couple of points that I want to touch on, so I'll be very quick. First, the alopecia conversation. Yes, it is a sensitive subject. You have to be careful, but let's be completely transparent. There are two types of alopecia. One type is genetic. It is hereditary. It is a type that cannot be helped. Another type is traction alopecia, which comes from too much tension from braids, wigs, a lack of proper hydration and moisture, right? So with that being said, we do have to be sensitive to those, but everybody doesn't know everybody's details. So just want to give a little bit of education on that.
Wait, so right there. Wait. Question, say right there. In your opinion, as a you say your hair, you do hair, right?
Yeah, I've been a licensed cosmetologist for 20 years now.
Gotcha. In your opinion, a person in the field, or the majority of alopecia from birth, or the majority self-inflicted?
There's really no way to say what the majority is, but both types exist. And I think that regardless of how the alopecia presents itself, it's sensitive for women. It's her look. I was raised that a woman's hair is her crown and glory. So
Mm-hmm.
when that is being affected, it has its toll on anybody. I've even experienced that with my clients who, are going through chemotherapy. The day that a woman has to shave her head because she's battling cancer is not a good day. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that for any woman, when what is majorly identified, as her femininity is affected by something that is out of her control, it's going to have an emotional toll, regardless of how they get there. hmm And yes, we are not our hair, but a lot of us have been taught to identify by our hair culturally, right? And that goes for Black women, white women, whoever. I know in the Hindu culture, they shave their baby girls' heads like within the first 6 months of birth because they want the hair to come back thick. So when you're talking about beauty standards, culturally, these things start at birth. So for women, it's just different. What I will say, what I do appreciate about your prompt is you didn't say Black women, because I can tell you that women from all over this world wear extensions, whether they're Eastern European or they're West African. They all wear extensions in some way, shape, or form. Braiding hair is still considered an extension. So we all wear these things.
I did it on purpose. I did it because this is not a Black show. I'm a Black man, but this show
Yeah.
is for everybody.
Yeah, I do. I appreciate that, because that's so much of that is on this platform. So I do appreciate that you recognize it as just human behavior. So I do agree with the ladies who said there is there's a sense of laziness. Some people want to get that extra 2 hours of sleep. Some people don't feel like it. I get it. And I wear my natural hair. I transition a lot. I go from my natural hair to a wig. Like, I love it. But for me, healthy hair is what's important. So if I have clients that insist on extensions and their hair isn't healthy, I'm the stylist that will deny their service. And I'll tell them to go find somebody else, because I'm not going to do it.
Wait,
So my
say right there. Say right there. In general, from your 20 years of experience, does unnatural hair, is it helping the real hair or is it hurting the real hair?
Well, too much of anything is bad, right? So you can't wear a lace front wig for a month and think you're going to have edges when you take it off. You get what I'm saying? You can't wear braids for 4 months and think you're just going to have all this full healthy hair and you haven't treated it. So again, it can help, but too much of anything is bad. Everything requires maintenance. So like if you're wearing braids, you should still be oiling your scalp at night. You should still be conditioning your hair. Your hair is still in the braid. Most people don't. They think the braids give them a break from hair maintenance. So then they lose a lot of hair. You get what I'm saying?
1
So you
second.
really don't have a
Yeah.
break.
1 second. For everybody in the chat, what percentage of women take care of their hairs daily? Write your answer in the chat. What percentage of women take care of their hair on a daily basis? Same thing, ma'am. In your opinion, as a cosmetologist, what percentage of women take care of their hair on a daily basis?
Not as much as they should. And not as much as
Give me
they
a
should.
number.
And
There's no wrong
I
answers.
would probably say, including myself, I would probably say about a good maybe 70%, to be fair. Because there's still a population of women that have inherited that old school, beauty sense. Because if you think back in the day, women weren't caught dead going to bed without their hair set in rollers or curlers, right? You
The
never
big ass
saw,
rollers, the big ones.
yes, you never saw your mothers or your grandmothers, whether you were Black or white or in between. You never saw your mothers or your grandmothers even in the kitchen without their hair done, without their nails done.
Yep.
So I think a lot of it is not just even laziness. I think a lot of it is feminism. The feminism idea was introduced to try to trick women out of being women and out of being feminine, to support a population of women who were still being feminine. So I think with all that being said, that it introduced this mindset that beauty standards were some form of oppression for the man. And really, your beauty is part of your health and wellness. Your hair, your skin, your nails, all of that is a part of your personal hygiene. So Your scalp is still your skin. If it's dry, you need to hydrate it. It's very, very simple. Now, when we talk about arching the eyebrows and adding on lashes, those are accessories. Those are, and all of those things were designed to accentuate what was there. Eyelashes weren't created for you to get a whole 3 rows of canopy shade over your eyes. They were designed to help accentuate the natural form of the eye and to extend the lash, kind of like a mascara. So I think that over time, things have just been changed. I think that feminism, I think that the drag world changed a lot of things. And, I think that everybody made very valid points. But I think that my only thing with beauty now is I feel like a lot of the things that are made to accentuate what was natural have now been designed to cover up. I don't think that if you have on makeup, you should still look like yourself. You shouldn't look like a completely different person. And that's a big
I'll say
thing.
to you, my favorite videos to watch is a woman going like this. I was on a date with Morel,
Yes.
and next thing you know, she's a whole clown. What the hell just happened?
Well, and that's all because nobody is being taught. This generation, my grandmother taught my mother, right? And when you didn't have people to teach you, they put their daughters in charm schools, finishing schools. You were taught what was appropriate. You were taught what was inappropriate. And everybody was encouraged to be themselves. Now, everybody wants to look like everybody for validation. So it's a cookie cutter thing. So you think because she can have 2 pounds of lashes on with deep brown eyeshadow, a high crease, a contour and highlight, you think that'll look right on you. I'll tell you this, as a hairstylist, I will have many women bring me a picture and say, I want to look like this. You're showing me somebody that doesn't even look like you. You're showing me a picture of a woman with a diamond-shaped face, and yours is round. So my training teaches me that your facial shape determines what looks best on you, where your focal points are. All of these things. The wrong haircut, the wrong hairstyle can make you look fat. It can make you look long. It can make you look crazy.
Facts.
So with
Yep.
that being said, my encouragement, listen, I know you like this style, but find this style on someone who has the same facial shape as you. I believe in education because I know that most women and men, because I'm a barber too, are not educated on their personal grooming services. I have men who have canceled their hair transplant surgeries simply because I've educated them on what they needed and their hair started to grow back where it was thinning.
Hey,
It's literally a lack of
DM me.
education.
DM me. I'm not going bald per se, but I would like some extra tips for someone. Can you DM me?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
DM me.
They do. Dash, I have had clients curse me out. I have had people tell me I didn't know what I was doing, but I've also had people come back and apologize. So I just believe
They
in
do. Yeah,
education.
they
So
do.
like my daughter's in
Yeah.
college now. My daughter has been natural her whole life. Was I open to a relaxer? Maybe, but my biggest reason was because she had eczema. A lot of people are throwing chemicals into people's hair and their skin can't take it. Also, I got a relaxer when I was 3. I had a very thick,
Damn.
coarse hair. My mom didn't know how to do hair. I have very thick, coarse hair. I'm known for breaking combs. It was what it was. But I didn't learn until I got into school that you're not even supposed to relax or apply a chemical to a female until she reaches puberty, until she has a menstrual, because the hair is still processing and growing and going through puberty, and it isn't even fully developed until that stage. So that joke of I had long hair, but my mama put a perm in my head, that's real. You can change the entire genetic makeup by introducing a chemical prematurely. So there's
That's why
so many reasons.
I love that song by India Arie, I'm Not My Hair. One of my favorite songs.
Yes, but I hate to say it. In this world that we live in, I'm not going to say America, I'm going to say in this world, a woman's appearance is her currency. It's not her
Agreed.
substance. Absolutely. It's not her substance, but it is her currency. Your looks get you in the door. Your looks determines how people treat you. And if you don't believe me, do the work. I have worn a 40-inch bust down to my ankles and I've gotten a certain reaction. I've also gone outside with the African wrap with earrings in, and men have almost bowed. I have gone with, you do the research. You don't have to listen to anybody. Just do the work. But if you are a woman on this earth and you believe that your looks don't matter, you have been poorly misguided and misinformed. And there's one thing about looking perfect. There's another thing about being groomed. We can have natural hair, but it has to be neat. And you can't be mad if you show up at somebody's place of business and they tell you that your appearance is inappropriate for the business that they're conducting. And that's just how it is. You cannot show up to school in your swimsuit. So why do you think you can show up anywhere else outside of that dress code policy?
Because I am a woman, hear me roar. Ma'am, you got any final thoughts?
I don't. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. This is really interesting. And I will DM
Nah,
you.
hey, just me. I do this 2 or 3 times every day, different topics every time.
This is great. This is my first time here. I loved it. Everybody was great.
Hey,
Thank you guys so much.
I'm bringing back grown folk conversation. Now, some hit dogs are gonna holler. You've seen it already, but overall, though, it's about the conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
You take care. Appreciate you. DM me, lady. DM me. I cannot pronounce your name. How you say that?
My name is Tabitha.
Tabitha, talk to me, lady.
I must say that was beautiful from Stevie. I'm in South Africa, so good afternoon. How are you
Good
doing?
afternoon, South Africa.
I am trying by all means to love and wear my natural hair. So I haven't put chemicals on my hair in 20 years, but it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time to prepare it. So most of the time, I'm wearing braids. I've got an 11-year-old daughter that I'm also teaching to love her natural hair. She's obviously 11 and she's already gray. And I'm teaching her, your gray hair is beautiful. Your African natural 4C hair is beautiful. I cannot teach her that her hair is beautiful enough if I'm not loving my own hair. So we're both not putting chemicals on our hair. We're both trying our best to love our hair. But like I said, it takes a lot of time. So we spend most of our time braiding our hair. Only during school holidays, we would go a week with our natural hair. Also, it breaks a lot. We need protective hairstyles. So we'll braid it. We'll do a lot of protective hairstyles. But we do try our best to love our hair. It takes a lot of time. Putting on makeup in the mornings, doing all the other things. A morning routine will end up being 4 hours. So the only reason I do not wear my natural hair is for those reasons: ease of maintenance, time, and to shorten the routine in terms of doing other things, makeup, taking care of the kids, and all those things in the morning. But I believe our African 4C hair is beautiful, so we need to teach that to our kids as well.
Is there any way in the future to have more natural hair, or is it just too far gone?
No, I don't think it's too far gone. I am my daughter's hair, like I said, it's more beautiful than mine. She's younger. I take care of it better than I can on my own hair because she's got somebody taking care of it. So it's easier for her to have it more taken care of, to have it more nourished. I think other people, I mean, it depends. Some people don't have the patience to look after natural hair, so they put chemicals on it. But I generally think African hair is beautiful. Or black hair is beautiful. Natural hair is beautiful. So we can look after it. We can continue to nurture it. We can in the future look after it if people are just a little more patient and accepting of the way they look instead of trying to change it.
I get it. You got any final thoughts, ma'am?
Nothing. Let's just love how we look.
Take care. Appreciate you. Coco, talk to me.
Good morning, Morel. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Good morning, chat. Why don't women wear their natural born hair? Because they have been conditioned to believe that it is It's bad. And I will say, particularly for African American or Black people, especially if you have tightly coiled hair, largely referred to 4C, um, you have the worst type of hair. And the reason, and even though all nationalities or all ethnicities experience to some degree, this is the group of women who you see their hair the least in terms of their natural hair. And there's a lot of assumptions made. Generally speaking, when young girls will wear their hair in bobos, the twists, the braids. But then it comes to a certain age where that creamy crack or, relaxers gets introduced, or texturizers gets introduced. And why? It's because it is assumed that coil, coarse hair, Lil Wayne said it, tougher than Nigerian hair, shout out to me, I'm Nigerian, is not desirable
You're
and
Nigerian?
is unkept. Yes, I am.
I didn't know that.
Wasn't born there. Yeah, I wasn't born
No,
in
I get
Nigeria,
it
but I'm the
though.
daughter of
I'm
Nigerians.
26% Nigerian.
Hey, cousin, let me find you your wife. No, that's another.
Yeah, I'm serious though, man. I did not know that though, but I'm 26% Nigerian.
Awesome, Morel. So we had to introduce you to. Well, it's so crazy. You were brought up in New Orleans, but like gumbo and jambalaya is very similar to jollof rice, and we call it okra soup. But anywho, there's a lot of commonalities between New Orleans, Louisiana food and West
Yeah,
African
but
food.
jollof rice and
But back
gumbo
to
like
the
they two gumbo like
um, back to the topic. So even when in '07 is when I had my last perm and I started wearing my natural hair. And it is a learning process. But then people will look at it and say, "Oh, I didn't think it was so soft." Hey, shout out to you, girl. I didn't think it was so soft. I didn't think, because the assumption is it's just automatically bad due to indoctrination, So that's why with my daughter, and I'll send you a picture, her hair is in twist and beads. And she's 3, and everyone who sees her hair is like, "Oh my gosh, her hair is so cute, it's so pretty." And I'm going to keep on doing natural age appropriate styles. And she says to me, "Mommy, your hair is so pretty. Mommy, I like your curls." Because I'm starting from a young age to let her know that wearing your natural hair, like I'll just cam up a little bit, even though I look crazy, if that's okay. Okay, yeah. So wearing your natural hair or your natural curls in the picture is okay. Like, it is tightly coiled. I straighten it maybe twice a year. It is it goes down a bit, but it's fine. Like, I know it looks different. I know it's not the norm. I know it's not going to get the most attention from people, but this is the way that it naturally comes out the hair. I put some conditioner in it, and it is what it is. Excuse me. But yeah, so I think that is the main issue. It does take time to learn for your texture what works for you. Right now in my life, because I have young children, I do the wash and go. Once a week I do my hair, and then I get in the shower. I let the mist, hydrate it, and I go about my day. When my children get older, I might go back to my twist outs, because I used to do twist outs back in the day. But I just say this to say that it's important to know that the hair, like all the women in the chat, have you seen how your hair looks like without any chemical, without any wig, without any braid? How is your curl pattern? Have you worn your curl pattern out? And if you haven't, why? If it's due to lack of education, I think Stevie said it, or another lady said it, there are videos, there are things that you can do. But the main question is, why is it that wearing your natural hair is not even it's not even a consideration in your head for some women. Oh, sorry.
Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts?
Keep the party going. Sorry, keep the party going. I'm recovering from a cold, but keep the party going. Love you,
Bye,
Burrell.
woman. Bye, woman. F them kids. F them kids. Did you guys enjoy the show? Did you guys enjoy? At the end of every show, I always do a battle. I do one battle at the end of the show. If you guys enjoyed the show, write a 5 in the chat. If you guys enjoyed the show, write a 5 in the chat. I said again, at the end of every show, I do one battle. I'm telling you guys, the greatest show on TikTok right here. Hello.
Hi.
How we doing, lady?
Yeah. What? You can repeat again. Hi, everyone. Everyone, don't forget to tap for me, please.
How old are you?
You think? You can think.
I'm not going to guess. I'm a grown-ass man. How old you is? Okay.
I'm
Cool.
26 years old. Hi, but everyone don't believe me 26 years old. So, and you?
I'm 48.
Ooh.
You got a lot of men, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. They suckers, ain't they? A lot of suckers, don't you? You ain't gotta lie. You got a lot of suckers, don't you? You ain't gotta lie. You ain't say no. You ain't say no. You got a lot of suckers. Yeah, I know. I can tell. You do a good job, though. You do a great job.
Yeah. But some of my English not good. I'm sorry.
Do they ask you for feet pictures?
Huh? You can
Do they
speak.
ask you for feet
You
pictures?
can speak low.
Okay. Do they ask you for feet pictures?
What does it mean? Sorry, I don't can hear. Oh my god, because you speak so very fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Do men ask you for feet pictures?
Everyone can write. Have me.
Nah, I can't. I'm too grown. I can't do that.
I can say everyone in here can write. Have me. Hi,
Oh, don't worry about
Eddie.
it. You're doing a great job. You are hustling men. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, you
Yes,
heard that part, didn't you?
I
Yeah,
don't.
you
I
heard
don't
that part.
speak English. Mấy đàn ông có hỏi hình em không? Hình gì? Có hỏi hình gì? Ý là mấy thằng mà kiểu tao cho mày 100 200 xu, đó là 100 200 đô, xong rồi tao cho mày phải cho tao con hình đó hả? Ông tao hỏi em à? Hỏi
How many men you got? How many men you got? 2, 5, 10, 20? How many men you got?
who? You ask
How
me?
many men you got? Yeah. How many men you got?
Hỏi tôi cái gì ta? I don't have boyfriend.
Okay. How many men you got on the sideline trying to be your boyfriend?
Thank you so much, anh Reka. Ý là xin ex-boyfriend. You ask me ex-boyfriend?
Yes. How many boyfriends you got?
I don't remember how much.
Talk that talk now. Talk that talk. I got a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of simps. I love it. Make that money, girl. Make that money.
I don't know. I don't know. I have how much boyfriend because 2 years and I don't have boyfriend now. Yeah, 2 years ago I don't have boyfriend. Yeah. And now I don't have boyfriend too. Yeah. But sometimes everyone can ask me, do you have husband? Do you have boyfriend? And I don't have. Yeah.
Hey, thank you too, as always. Thank you, Firefly. Thank you, Elise, Dash, Sergeant, Eric, Her Agenda, Leanne, Coco, Jody. Change your dumb prompt, Jody. I can't read that crap. And Shakira. I said it again. Thank you to Firefly, Elise, Dash, Sergeant, Eric, Her Agenda, Leanne, Coco, Judy, and Shakira. If I pronounce your name wrong, I definitely apologize. We got 43 wins in a row. Look at that right there, everybody. 43 wins in a row. The man cave is cooking, baby. The man cave is cooking. She understood every word I said. However, her training has told her, do not tell the truth. She heard me what I was saying. I applaud it though. For any woman out there making money from men, I applaud it. Good job, girls. Get that money. Understand this though. Me, I am broke. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Do not, I'm single. FYI, for anybody first time watching me, I'm a single man. I'm 48 years old. I am looking for a wife. And I is broke. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Nope. I'm broke. I'm bald head. I got a 3.5-inch Subway sandwich. I can't afford it. Overall, though, thank you guys for all the heart meets, all of the reposts, all the reshares, all the follows. On this live alone, 87 people followed me off of this live alone. 87 people. On this live, 6,100 people came into the room at one point. At one point, 6,100 people came into the room. The show is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you've been there for a while, it's getting bigger. I'm bringing back, I said again, I'm bringing back grown folk conversations, one person at a time. I don't want to have a panel where everybody's talking. When I get up a TikTok, do me a favor, start scrolling through TikTok. You're going to find out real fast, nothing else like this exists. Nothing else. You're going to have so many people on the panel and everybody's talking over each other. You're going to have a host who's afraid to show their face. Nah, not over here, baby. I'm going to show my real face. I'm not afraid of smoke. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words never hurt me. As always, I'll talk to you guys later. Keep the party going.